Good afternoon, guys and girls. Welcome to the launch day stream for Warhammer Chaosbane. Now, I have been fortunate enough to been playing this for the last couple of days to get my review ready, and I've been using this to try and rustle up together some tips and tricks. So what I'm going to try and do within this video is throw together as much advice as I can while obviously playing the game through. Now, we're going to go with the Slayer. I will be probably skipping the cutscenes within this, guys. Not all of them. We'll go through the major cinematics, but a lot of the dialogue, just because otherwise this playthrough is going to end up more like sort of an extra plus 2 hours. We're going to just basically blitz through gameplay. So, let's get the show on the road. Going to be playing as the Dwarf Slayer, because that's what's been requested. I do already have one at level Schmardy Bar. 49, I think, something like that. Change difficulty. We're going to bring that down to a reasonable hard mode. It's a little bit more
As a young dwarf in the great
doable.
city of Karak, you were taught the legends of your ancestors. Ever since, you have longed for the day when you could win fame and glory of your own and restore the luster of your much diminished clan. When High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer called for warriors to aid Kislev during the Great Chaos Invasion, you were one of the first to pledge your service. Along with your father and your younger brothers, you left Karak behind, marching eagerly to war. It wasn't long before you were in the thick of the fight, trapped inside the city of Kislev. You and your kin fought fiercely against the Chaos Horde. When Kul's first assault breached the city gates, it was the dwarfs who led the counterattack that drove the enemy back and saved the day. Your fearlessness in battle earned you the name Axebiter, and the Kislevites hailed you as a hero. But the more you tasted of glory, the more you began to crave it. When Magnus's army arrived outside the city, your thirst for immortal fame ended in tragedy. Leading a force of 300 dwarfs, you tried to fight your way out of the city to join the Imperials and fight Kul's army together. It was a deed worthy of legend, but not even Grimnir himself could have fought his way through so vast a horde. Your reckless charge was driven back at a bitter cost. Half of the valiant dwarfs that had followed you were slain, including your father and all of your brothers. Racked with guilt over the deaths of your kin, you swore powerful oaths of vengeance against the dark powers. And so you chose the path of the Slayer, seeking redemption through a glorious death in battle. When the final battle outside the city walls began, you went forth alone to find Asavar Kul and challenge him to single combat. You carved a bloody path through the enemy, reaching the Chaos Lord in time to see him fall to Magnus and his knights. After the battle, you accepted an invitation from Magnus to join his retinue and return with him to Nuln. As far as you were concerned, the new Emperor owed you a glorious death, and with many of Asavar Kul's champions still alive, you could be sure Magnus would not lack for foes.
Oh yeah. Hey Chaosbane, yeah, absolutely. Vive la France. I think that's us done for cutscenes for now. What's up, Mac? Kalim, Charles?
It was an age of lawlessness and despair. A time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
What's all that noise?
What's up, Quentin?
Let's take a...
Okay, we're gonna skip on the we're gonna skip on the damn Geordie. Damn Geordie Slayer. Absolutely. Yo, Billy Joe. What's up, bud? Right, let's get the show on the road. Use our space bar. Try and get in there. Do some damage. We're on hard mode, so this will be a little bit of a challenge. No, I tell a lie. Hard's actually fine. It's more than doable. Very hard, you see a little bit of a difficulty spike. Right. Use potion. Always forget to do all these things.
Thanks.
Talk to him, do that, pick up some bits, press I, automatically equip, and done. Good stuff. Right, level 2 coming up. Hey, there we go. Ah, nice. Now, the things with the early game within this is you don't really have to worry about your build too much because it's more or less predefined. You don't have a lot of choice for abilities until like level 10, so there's not too much to worry about. Basically, it's just telling me all of the controls currently. I've played this enough to not worry too much about that though. One more cutscene to go.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There's only one thing to do. Roaring a battle oath, you ready your axe and charge! By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room, but these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. You try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, dwarf. Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know.
Shouting face.
But before the witch hunter could make good on his threat, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lawmaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Raggy Axebiter has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him.
Yeah, that's something to think about. Magnus is floating there tripping balls glowing green, and the witch hunter comes along and accuses a dwarf? A dwarf? Of foul sorcery and magic? Are you what? Are you what?
There are dark and...
By my beard, I find that insulting. To think that me, a Dowie, would mess around with magic. Oh, I've got access to all these things, but we will do the main quest, because that's what we're here to do. As you can see, I've unlocked everything I have already completed the game, so yes, that's a thing. So let's carry on. Yeah, I'm not too confident in the Inquisition, I have to say, if that's their powers of deduction. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Things get a lot more dynamic soon enough, but for now, we're just going to be choppy, choppy, choppy for a while. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, and I'm really looking forward to trying this game on controller too. I'm going to do a controller versus mouse and keyboard sort of review and do some side-by-side footage to see if it has a notable impact on my gameplay, because I honestly think this would suit a controller a lot more. So I have a second ability now. Oh, joy. So these guys actually do a chunk of damage, which is kind of cool. And my right-click can be used to heal. I'd like another ability, if that's alright. Can I level up to 3 already? Got to use my spacebar more too. Do some dashing. I'm used to having a bunch of abilities that have now disappeared. Chop, 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 chop. I also feel like the music within that cutscene probably could have been turned down a little bit. But hey, we don't need to nitpick just yet. We're here to purge stuff. Who am I killing the battles over? You what? Gonna have to repeat that question. Chop, 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 chop. You probably don't need to kill everything too. It's not really necessary, but what you do need to do is pick up all the bloodlust. I don't think I've actually... No, I have unlocked the first tier of it. Aha! I can finally do a big aha! Not that it gives me a massive... it's a little bit of a health boost at the moment, so it's a nice ability to have, and once it's upgraded it can be used as a heal as well, which is really, really nice. Now, this dwarf we're going to be making into a glass cannon, so I'm going full damage. My other dwarf that I have at the moment is more of like a steel cannon. Or they made them out of iron, didn't they? He's basically gone completely into the god tree pursuing tankiness. So he's got something like 50% extra health, which is nice. I wonder if I've unlocked the god tree already. Normally you have to wait till toward the end of rank 1, Act 1 to unlock the god tree. But I'm wondering if I've already completed it, if I already have access. In which case, that will make things a little bit quicker, but maybe I should do a playthrough that's not, you know, cheating too much. Gear-wise, I mean, the game has included more gear now. There is definitely more. You have to wait until you're actually, you've completed the campaign to access the latter 2 tiers of loot, so that's something to be considering. You will still only see the same loot levels that we had access to previously, which are more than enough to complete the game, but it does mean you're not going to be getting any uniques or specials or legendary items until that point. So that's something worth keeping in mind. The gear is kind of a little bit 2D until you can already purchase on Steam. Yes. It's never cheating if it's a game mechanic. Yeah, well, that's very true. God skill tree, there you go. So I do, and I have 3 points. Okay, fine. We'll go and get this underway. So basically what I'd done in the other tree is I'd rushed on over to here to get Ancestor's Gift, which is really cool because it gives you 4 seconds of dealing a huge amount of fire damage on top of your normal damage. Absolutely awesome. And everything along here gives you extra hit points, more or less. A couple give you extra armor, and then you get an extra 10% there, 10% there. But everything over this side gives you damage. Counterattack damage, maximum energy, extra damage, more maximum energy. There's energy everywhere here. Crazy. Okay, so this is just like DPS dump and absolute craziness over here. And we can work towards getting Mountain's Wrath Superior, which is striking the ground, creating an area where enemies may take damage and may be stunned, rather. I'm more interested in this. Lower your health, the more damage is increased. Awesome. And I'm also looking forward to combining that with some bleeding and healing and stuff to make me stay alive, and probably this. Basically, you consume your rage charges in order to do a huge damage spike. So we're going to waddle over this way, and we'll unlock those. So we've got ourselves an extra 10% critical damage. How about that? So let's go talk to Teclis. Oh, and I know what we have to do with this character as well. If we go over to the skills, we can go down here. If you pre-order, you get extra skills, which I'm sure many people would not be too happy about. Oh, and I've still got these unlocked too. Nice. Yeah, I'll go for extra gold. Gold doesn't really matter. We'll go 5% health. So, fan skills. These are what you get with pre-order, as far as I'm aware. So we've got looting radius, change visual of an item. Absolutely essential. So now my helmet looks good. Extra 5% experience. I know there's going to be a lot of comments about this. I'm refusing to refer to this as a pay-to-win mechanic. This is a pay-to-skip mechanic. It allows you to reach endgame slightly faster. 5% will take you from about 9 hours down to 8 hours and 45 minutes. It's not going to break anything. If you have 2 people playing side by side, it won't make a damn bit of difference for you playing together. It feels nice to have, and it looks good here, and I won't say I fully support the idea, but hey, they've done it. Right. Chance of divine fragments, special emote, looting radius, what should we do? Finding link gems. High quality items? Sure. I guess we'll go for higher quality items for now. It's nice though that you have those, and I don't know if you can unlock them without the pre-order. I have to say I'm not exactly pay to level. Yeah, pretty much. It's pay to skip. Pay to skip.
It's done. Well.
Right. Ungrim Iron Fist's crown and hairstyle. Yes, and it looks awesome. Axe looks good. How is the Dwarf Slayer, Jake? Absolutely amazing. This is my second playthrough, and my Flaming Dash build is still on point. Still on point. We need to get a little bit higher though. Once we've got Flaming Dash, basically everything's going to fall over for us and we'll go straight up to the next difficulty. What's up, and shout out to everyone watching, by the way. Welcome, welcome. But yes, it's definitely not necessarily something I think that should be encouraged, pace of skip mechanics within games, but it's not going to break it as much as some have claimed. But that's not to say I necessarily agree with the mechanic. But yeah, it is what it is, and it's there. Let's continue whacking. In terms of reaching max level in this, I would guesstimate about 8 hours. It's really not that far. Maybe a bit longer, actually. Maybe a bit longer. I think that would be with some particularly efficient farming. And remember to gather this stuff. Not only... I made the mistake here. I'm a scrub. I thought that was just health originally. It's not health. It's your bloodlust. I thought bloodlust came from just killing stuff. Oh no, I'm bad. So you need this to gather this little orb on the side here. And when that's full, you get to use your bloodlust ability. Now, why is that so cool? It's not just for the damage. It's because when you kill stuff using bloodlust, you get gems. And that is the fastest way to get gems, and you will need them. So if you do a bunch of missions and ignore these... I'm just making a point of gathering them manually here. I could just spacebar to do it a lot quicker. There we go. Got some speedy stuff going on now.
Let's give them a little respite.
Oh, getting blocked in. Wouldn't mind a dash as well. A leap, rather. That is something you need to remember in this, because if you ignore it, you will regret it at a later date, and you'll end up having to go out and manually farm these things, which is a bit frustrating. So keep that in mind. Use your damn spacebar. I need to change my controls to my previous ones.
No, I need more time.
Yeah, I've got to change my controls. The buttons are different to what I've been playing with for the last 8 hours, so we'll fix that. Swing, swing, swing. Other tips I'd give with the Dwarf, generally speaking, make sure you have a ranged ability too. Like, there are going to be mobs in this that are just a pain to kill in melee. Axe throw is an absolute godsend. It's really good as well. Right, so we're going to get rid of... Where's my right click? Get rid of that. We'll pop that there. And I'll actually just get rid of Shred for now. Oh, wow, I actually have my full amount of points already. Oh, man, that's dirty. Okay. That's pretty dirty. So I will be able to equip slightly better abilities slightly faster, which will, in theory, allow me to level up a bit quicker. Let's ignore those now. We've got a full bloodlust meter, so what we'll do is we'll try and group up enough enemies to kind of make this worth using. Right now it's right-click again. God damn you, Hydra. Stop changing things. Now, I prefer to get them a little bit low. Makes it a little bit easier, because sometimes you don't have enough damage. When you got your bloodlust full, it's always worth gathering them up. And then you just do a bunch of this. And there you see all the gems drop. This is how you get the gems. You could save it for boss fights. I would argue that it's really not worth it, because you will need these, and bosses are more than doable without it. Glorious. No, Don. 9 hours to complete the campaign is not the same as 9 hours of playtime. When you complete the campaign, that is where numerous game mechanics start. Can you disable camera shake? I can check for you in a mo if you like, my friend. Yeah, there are numerous game modes that open up, and gear types that open up when you complete the campaign. Like, picture Diablo 3. Like, it took a while to complete it, and then you click... Well, Diablo 3 had you complete the campaign at least 4 times to reach max level. This doesn't. You're going to be more or less max level, maybe 4 or 5 levels short by the time you've completed the campaign. That will probably depend on what difficulty you've played on, though. I generally went for very hard as soon as I was able to, which I think we could probably change to in a moment, actually. Yeah, I think it's pretty average in terms of campaign length. Are you connected to the servers like in Diablo 3 single player? Nope, I've had my internet connection disconnect numerous times. It doesn't kick me off. I'm not exactly sure how the game's lined up, but I would assume it doesn't have the always online status because, well, I've disconnected from the internet several times. My progress has stayed. Okay. Again, I wouldn't like to make a concrete statement that's how it always works, but that's what it appears. Yeah, more energy. That's what we need. As you can see, the dash is just amazing. It's all about the dash.
I've lost the blood rush.
You can use that to gather some stuff too. There we go, leveling up. So what do we got now? We've got I think that's a stun. Oh no, is that a bleed? Oh no, that's my second auto attack ability. Right, so now we've got another Bloodlust full. Off we go. How is everyone doing in the chat, by the way? How's everyone doing in the chat? I know the offline thing's kind of a big deal, and if you've got a temperamental internet connection and it doesn't kick you out, that's always a nice one in my books. Right, let's gather some up. Come on, Nurglings. Come to Papa. Get it? Papa. Nurglings. Right. Let's get more gems. Oh, candy. They are dying far too quick. We're going to put it up to very hard in a second then, because that's far too easy. Far too easy. Difficulty needs adjusting. There's quite a few difficulty levels in this as well, so... I believe there is in the region of 9. Let's have a... Oh, no, you can't change inside a dungeon. That's fine. We'll do that in a mo. Yeah, console duping incoming. I really hope not. I really hope not, because that did ruin Diablo 3 for me. And you're like, you know, you can make the statement, well, you know, just don't do item duping then. Yeah, but when someone comes inside your game or just someone posts you a load of items, like, you'll pick them up and use them anyway, even if it is going to make the game half as long and twice as boring, you know. We give in to pressure.
Damn.
Chap, 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 chap. Good talk, good talk. Glorious. Oh, jump. I need to use that ability more. It's so fun to use. And it's quite hard to get the timing of. Back to chopping. And to be fair, I shouldn't really bother with killing these, because I'm not going to get any loot, and I'm not going to get enough for another Bloodlust. But the amount of gems I've just got from this is really, really worth keeping in mind, because if I hadn't bothered collecting those orbs, I'd have like 50 less gems right now. Yeah, Martyr's coming out as well soon enough, but I don't know if this will... I don't know if people will still be playing this in the same way in a month's time. I'm not sure. I don't know how much replay there is yet, so that's a question we've got to ask ourselves still. I mean, I'm really enjoying it, don't get me wrong. Okay, we're going to waddle down here for Mountain's Wrath, and we're going to stick that on number 3. Actually, I'm just going to pop that on number 2. I don't want to clutter the bar with abilities. We'll go for Rage lasting longer. And we've also got experience and maximum health. Collector's Guild is got from basically selling items to the vendor. Or trading them in. You don't really get much use for money in this. There's not a traditional shop. So that's something to consider. And that kind of threw me a little bit. I was a bit surprised when you go up to this gentleman. So if you go up to him, you can donate him items. You can trade, which is actually just trading gems if you've got too many of one, not enough of another. Or you have Relic Hunt, which is you basically... I believe you have to find a map first and then you do this. Looks like it's a short-term buff for loot quality. Extra fragments, yeah. Cool idea, though. And I believe the extra game mode will be upon us fairly soon, but I need to double-check that. It really depends, Clobber, on what you want from an ARPG. Like, if you want a D3 Van Helsing... sorry, not Van Helsing, Grim Dawn replacement, this would not be it. In my view, it wouldn't be a substitute for a heavy cruncher, as I would call it. You know, a build-creating, spreadsheet-wielding ARPG. But what I think this would be is more fun with a group of friends. personally at least. You've got couch co-op going for this. That's obviously a big plus. You've got local co-op on PC as well. And I'm not just trying to sort of fanboy it here, but I've played the game through and I have had fun with it. And obviously, as I've said before, I think the game lends itself pretty well to the sort of social aspect. One of the things I would say is, like, if you're thinking the gameplay's looking pretty dull, come back in half an hour when I'm not playing a low-level character. Because that does have a fairly big impact. Like, I've got a few bits now, but it's not going to be as flashy as in probably 1 hour's time when I'm going to have all the bells and whistles. That will make a difference. Feels like Diablo? Yeah, it will have a feeling of Diablo, I think, for many. But there's definitely strong differences with it. A little bit less in the theory craft and build side of things, less itemization focus. Like there are items in this, and there are set bonuses, and there's things like that once you get toward the end game. There's definitely some stuff to play with, but it's not... You're not picking up a ring every now and again and sort of thinking, oh man, this totally changed my build. Maybe, but I don't think that would be common. Just trying to gather them up. So Bloodlust is full. Find this is the best way to do it. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Yeah, that reminds me. Just put the difficulty up, Hydra. Put the damn difficulty up. It's too easy right now. And of course, we don't have any of the enemies right now, so as you go into each zone, there's a very consistent pattern with each chapter. First go in the zone, enemies are basic mobs. One mission later, one new enemy. Another mission, one new enemy. One, not always like that, maybe it's every other mission sometimes, but it gives you a little bit more variety as you go. There we go. That's my damaging god ability, which is very, very nice. Not done very well for my buff uptime here as well. I'm a filthy scrub. Filthy casual scrub. I would say, if you're judging this, I'd say go back and look at Diablo 3's level 5 footage, you know? I think that looks more dull than... Well, no, I'd say that looks comparably dull. To judge an ARPG by low-level gameplay, I think is... like, if you're looking at high-level gameplay and you think the same, fair play. Like, I'm not saying you have to change your mind, but I'm just saying take into consideration that I think PoE, D3, Grim Dawn, all of them when you're, like, an hour into the game are just walking around clicking 2 buttons. Maybe in varying degrees, though. I wouldn't go ahead and say they're all boring. But it's something to factor in, at least. Because this is relatively easy and simple compared to the late game, where there's a lot more going on. And this is also way too easy, which we need to deal with.
Crush them all.
There we go. Oh, nearly. Nearly got me. Nice try, Chaos. Better luck next time.
I won't.
I think I actually failed this mission last time.
You saved.
Yes, I saved you. You're welcome. Right this way. Right this way. Yeah, all games start off with a heavy grind element, don't they? I haven't...
Let's give them a little respite.
I think my main summaries for this would be it's a little less item focused, a little less build focused, but there are still items, there are still builds than other titles. But with the strong amount of utility present for each character, I do think there is room to have some pretty interesting cooperative experiences. I can't quite put my finger on why I find co-op in a lot of other ARPGs just not something that ever really appeals that much. I don't know why. I need to think on this to try and sort of solidify my views. Diablo was okay for co-op, but it was too hard to get in the same damage range as an ally. PoE, I didn't have friends that played it at the time, and I we tended to out-level each other, those that I did play with, rather quick, so kind of ended up with the same issue. Obviously the same could happen in this. In 15 minutes your damage could go up quite considerably. See you in a bit, Charles. Gotta love Nurgle. Oh, absolutely. What's not to love? Papa Nurgle loves you. That's the important thing. So I'm nearly on level 3 of my bloodlust meter. If we can bring him down. Oh dear, that wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. Yeah, I've got a few more abilities I still need before this is remotely close to a sort of a complete build. And as well as that, I would say one of the highlights of this, one of the things that makes this game stand out from others, in my view at least, is the boss fights, which I think are a decent quality compared to other titles. I think if there's one thing I'd say, okay, the devs have done this well, I think it's the boss fights, actually. No, there's no emphasis on co-op. You can totally play this solo. I've just completed it solo. There's no problem at all. When I say that there is perhaps more emphasis than usual on co-op, each class has access to a large amount of utility, and there's not... how do I phrase this? There's not a huge amount of variety in utility, which sounds bad initially, but it actually means that a lot of the classes have opportunity to synergize with each other. Like, you pretty much got fire attacks, bleeding, stun, slow. That's kind of it. And yeah, I said stun. So it's not a huge amount, but then you can have quite a lot of synergy between the classes doing more damage to things that are bleeding, stunned. You could go for a stun-based utility build with damage. Your mate could go for a bleed-based slow build. Like, I think if you crank the difficulty enough, it's very hard to avoid having some utility in this. I don't see many ways to just have a damage character. Like, you're going to end up with a fair bit of utility either way, and I think that's cool. Do you get XP from killing mobs? Yes. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, we don't have another martyr here. Are the 4 gods chaos represented during the campaign? Yes, they are. All 4 of the chaos gods are indeed. And there is a pretty good boss for each. Right, what else? And yeah, any questions, guys? Just fire them out. I'm skipping through the dialogue a little bit too, so that way it won't be a spoiler for you guys, so that will help. But yeah, first game to, I think, to even incorporate Tzeentch and Slaanesh. Okay, before I forget, let's put this damn difficulty up. Should we try Chaos? I don't think Chaos is... We're gonna... Oh god, this is gonna go badly. Okay, we've got a pendant as well, level 9. Let's try Chaos, and I have a feeling this is going to go horribly wrong. I've just jumped 2 difficulties. I don't even have a full range of equipment yet. It's not really worth looking into gear too much right now. Like, it's green, go up. Like, yeah, that'll do. That'll do for equipment early game. Hope the end game's worth it. All beta previous footage makes you think it's Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance. Like, yeah, I would agree. I get the same vibe, at least. That was sort of like a hack-and-slash dungeon game. There was less on buildcraft, I guess, in terms of skills and abilities. But there's definitely similar vibes, I think, in pacing, animations and such. I think there's some overlap. Oh, Banner's going for the purchase.
I've lost the blood.
Right. Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay, maybe Chaos is doable, actually. This is going to be a bit slow, though, when we get to a large mob. This is going to be a bit slow. Right, we've got our first Plague Bearers now. Where are you? Oh, boy. Chomp, chop, 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 chop. Even though they're basic mobs, you really don't want to get hit by them. I love that. It's like playing pinball. You see one of them clip me there? Yeah, just jumped in to take that hit, and 600 damage. No joke. Once you put the difficulty up, it does get fairly tough. Ah, healer. Okay. Makes things a little bit more interesting.
Never take me like that.
Oh boy.
Hit me.
Oh boy. I need to heal. Okay. Gonna wait for my 2 ability here. There we go. That's my god ability. Nice. Wait for the swing. I don't want to die. You can pay to revive on this. Okay, I wonder if we're going to get considerably more XP for doing this difficulty. Ah, there you are. Thankfully, he didn't decide to join the fight. Yeah, I need a better single target damage. Once I get my flame step, we'll be in a better place. Yeah, I'm definitely lacking in some damage right now. Use that to heal myself. Slightly better burst, I guess. God. Maybe we'll put it back down, just in the interests of not making this take forever. I think we've got some larger ones down here as well. Actually, I'm not going to try and pull the whole room. I think that would be a very bad idea. Always worth remembering you can slow enemies too with the spacebar. I think that slows their attack animation too, so... worth keeping in mind.
Let's give them a little respite.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna be a slow... Yep. I'm gonna put it back down to very hard, I think. Just in the interest of not having this take all day. But obviously I have to complete this one now.
No, we need some time.
Yeah, there we go. That might be a good opportunity. I fudged my keys there. I was defeated. Let's go back to base and put it down in difficulty. Is there any gore in the game? There is what you can see. There is. That's all I can say, really. Shred Superior. Yeah, I guess we'll stick with Shred Superior for now. Need those extra abilities. And we'll go with Savage Swing Superior on the left. So that will do bonus energy for every enemy hit, wide axe blow, circular arc. Okay, so it does basically better group damage. Do we have an extra god skill we can stick in there? Oh, we have 3 points here. Nice. Right, so what are we going to work towards here first? We have 25% critical damage would be nice. That's pretty cool. And what else could we work toward? Minus 10 cooldown reduction, but plus 50% counterattack, which is your spacebar. I'm not feeling that quite so much. Running towards Spite might be cool. Spite's extra damage against low health. 30% damage when they're low health. That's kind of good for some boss mechanics. I think Mountain's Wrath Mastered is kind of what I want to work towards, so let's see how we get there. We go this way to go there, so that's what we'll do. And... what else? Maximum energy, 2 damage. So it might be worth going there just for that 10% maximum energy. Okay, we'll stick with that for now. Some extra damage for us. Groovy, and we'll go for... oh, wrong button. Difficulty. We'll stick it just down to very hard. I think otherwise it's going to be too slow. Once I get another couple of abilities, we might be able to jump it sort of back up a notch. Ragdolls on death, yeah, I think there's some impact blood, but no, maybe not. Yeah, that's a reasonable pace, I think. It to me, Yeah, I think it's too light-hearted to be gory. This is like semi-comedic. I don't know what the age rating is actually on it. Something to factor in, I guess. And I don't actually need to use my 2 key here to get the kills. That's nice. We'll save that. Save that for the next pack. I reckon we can actually group them up now. So let's group these up with the healer down here. That'll do. So if we go here... That's a large portion dead.
I need to fight.
Oh, nearly forgot that. Nice. That's a bit better. Just really, yeah, actually having looked at it, I'm fairly sure there's no blood. It's just impact. There's some splatters of demonic gore, as you can see on the ground there when you kill them, but it's not really gore, is it? Doesn't seem like there's decapitations and things like that. Hey! Yeah, if that floats your boat, then I'm afraid no gore. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my special to come off a cooldown here. Oh, watch out for those tentacles going in the floor. Right, number 2. Call that in there. That's a nice ability there. Ah, and a healer. You should probably take priority. This will be slow. Got to kill him first, because he will just heal up anything and everything that's close. That's pretty nice actually as a damage dump, that ability. Oh! I'm out of that! How very dare you! Now we can actually damage them. Slowly, slowly getting there. Oh.
You'll never take me
Once
like
you get
that.
the flames, you are so much faster at clearing this stuff. Jump, 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 jump. Jump, 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 jump. And the single target axe throw as well is also really, really good single target. That's definite recommendation for boss fights. This may take a while. How's it going in the chat? Nice dwarf. Yeah, what's up, Lou? How you doing, bud? Oh, wrong button. And always watch out when you kill these guys, because they explode. Enemies that explode when you kill them, man, they are the worst. They are the worst. Which class is the best? Oh! I like the dwarf. I wouldn't say I have a clue on balance, though. I wouldn't say I have a Scooby, mate. Because I've only done one playthrough of the latest build, so I wouldn't like to say. But I would safely say that I think Jake's got it right here, that the dwarfs are indeed best. And I'm full bloodlust. Probably could have used that to kill those pesky dudes, but let's use it to get gems instead. Hunting for gems. Hunting for gems. Gather up some more. Yoo-hoo. I like that.
Just another second, and I have crushed them all.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. That'll do. Chomp, 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 chomp. Oh
I
dear.
need to fight. You'll never take me like that.
I kind of
Get
fudged
me.
my buttons
I
there.
need more time.
Ah, Christmas. It's actually Christmas. That's what you need. You need gems in your life. Jump, 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 jump. Can I walk out of that? No. I was kind of hoping I could. Give me axe throw, please.
What a sweet day.
Give me an interrupt too, for God's sake. Man, this is where I miss being Kruber. I know he's not actually called Kruber, but he has an interrupt, and it's really nice to have. Alright. Quick equip of the ring. Okay, on to the next room. Not another one of those. They take forever to go. To be fair, you don't even have to kill them, but it doesn't feel like a very dwarvish thing to let him live, though, does it?
I need more time.
Here we go. And we're some ways toward the boss. Still got a bit to go, but the build is still... I think I need like another 20 levels before I actually get all the stuff I would like. There we go. Swing, swing, swing. I'll take a hit. There we go. How's everyone in the chat doing? Dwarves, no mercy. Confirmed. I'm just going to sit here and take it. Just die, for the love of God. I was outside of that explosion. It was slightly later than I was expecting. Oh, 17k, damn. Well, rip me. Endgame, random dungeons with modifier, boss rush. Yeah, sorry, if someone was asking about the endgame, there's basically 3 things on offer, although only 2 are currently implemented. Well, maybe there's 4 things, actually. Either way, you've got boss rush, which is basically where you just do the boss fights, and I would say that that's better than it sounds, given I think the boss fights within this are actually pretty decent. God damn the healers!
Return to the fight.
Knock them back for a sec. So you got the boss battles. You've got random dungeons, which is kind of like an adventuring mode, which you can use to gear up. Then you do have ways to make the dungeons more interesting. So you have some treasure hunts, relic hunt type things to increase loot drops. It's not a huge amount, and there's one game type that's still in progress. Invasion. Not exactly sure what it is, but I'm hoping that will be slightly more meaty than the current options, because while we do have some stuff, I think the end game's probably less than many people would like. But hey, more would be good. Liking the gameplay so far. Good, 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 good.
Oh, I need more time.
I think the gameplay is pretty solid. That's one thing I think at least for me, it feels good. I'm sure if we did a side-by-side of all of the animations and such, we could probably pick holes in them and show how Diablo was superior, but at the same time, I'm quite happy with the way the game feels to play. Itemization does modify guild builds a bit. So Olaf, it does, but it might not be as much as you'd like it to. Oh no! That was a little bit much. Oh, of course I died and lost all my juice. There's 1 or 2 more abilities I need. Oh, I jumped straight into that. Did they actually interrupt that ability? If so, they are very, very bad people. I need flames. I need flame step, man. This game is not the same without it. Oh. Yeah, no, I need more damage. Look at that.
I need to fight.
Oh. Oh, where did that come from? I didn't see that. So this is my highest damager at the moment,
Wait.
which is not really huge.
I've lost the blood rush.
Okay, probably I would recommend turning the difficulty to a point where killing these guys doesn't take a week. The trouble is there can be a little bit of a difficult, like, a lack of a happy middle ground. Like, killing trash at the moment's not particularly difficult,
No! I need more time.
but killing these guys is slow as hell.
I need to...
Although, that'll all be fixed once I get axe throw and one other ability. Damn you, trying to kill me in one hit. Let's just have a little check on the skills and see if what I've unlocked. No, it's not there yet. We need to get to 13. 13 and then the game gets a lot easier. Ugh. Swing, 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 swing. Fortunately, this goes through mobs as well. It's a nice ability, that. And it heals you on hits, which is pretty nifty. But this is actually... Oh no, very hard is available to players at the beginning. What I would say on your first playthrough for most is hard is kind of a sweet spot until you get a build that is good. Once you get a build that is good, then you can normally step it up to very hard. But you probably want to wait till like level 15 to do that.
What a sweet death.
Oh, I guess I better wait and heal. 300 per hit. That's not too bad, actually, is it? Shallower than D3. In terms of builds, yes, because there's not as much emphasis on legendary items. There are sets and there are legendary items. I've got about 10 of them on my main character. We'll go through this in a while, but there are less... Like, D3 had loads of items that had really quirky, like, equip this and do this, and suddenly this ability completely changes to something else. It made one ability go from useless to amazing. As far as I'm aware, this game doesn't have those sorts of items. It might do, but I've not found any yet, and I would be very surprised if they exist. But it does have set bonuses, and it does have things that will increase your damage by 200% when an enemy is of a certain status, etc, etc, etc. It's got those things. So it's got some bits. Ooh, let's keep remembering to do the skills. I reckon we'll maybe stick with this. Do we want to chase that down? No, we're going this way. There you go, Death Wish. Lower your health, the more damage is increased. That'll do. Right, God skill passive. Passive skill, nope. Collectors, nope. There we go. And we'll go for that. We'll get rid of 5% health. Who needs that anyway? That's rubbish. You almost beat the game on hard, but the bosses are ridiculous. They are overboard with an AoE that one-shot you. I found the bosses okay, but there are some very specific ways to deal with it. I'll be doing like the full boss talk in this. And it does depend quite a bit on which builds you're using. So I've done bosses with different builds, and it really makes a difference, man. Like, if you don't have a good single target damager, you'll be there for a week. Oh, wow. I'm gonna die. Damn. Wasn't expecting that. 15k, damn. I suck. Okay. Oh, and there would be a healer, wouldn't there?
Lost the blood rush.
There we go. I don't have an ability that I had last time I did this, and it's made a big difference, actually. It's basically invulnerability for 4 seconds. It allows you just to go ham. Right. Let's drop that there. Oh, I'm going to die again, aren't I? I'm actually going to bleed to death. Ho, 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 ho. Let's have a heal. Now, where's that damn healer?
Go! I need more time.
I need to change that button back too. I completely forgot which one it was on there for a second.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Grab this. Get some bloodlust. Nearly gonna die.
I must return to the fight.
I'm just gonna die here, aren't I?
I need to fight.
Excuse me for a second, guys, while I forget what my buttons are.
I must return to the fight.
Right. There we go. Now they don't have a healer, I can actually kill them. There we go. Ooh, look at that slow. Nice. What's the range on this? Not particularly great. He's got poison aura too, which is lovely. Come on, time to die. God, that was terrible play by me. Leave the sewers. Okay, but first there's a chest down here. D3 vanilla would be fairer compare. That is a fair point. This game will be compared to a game that had, what, like 7-8 years of development time post-launch. By how many staff did they keep on it? 500? It went down to 100 for the Necromancer after the Necromancer was released. But you're comparing that to like a studio in France with, what, 80 people? It's...
I need to fight.
I'm not... The trouble is that always sounds like an excuse for things being subpar, but I think we need to expect them to try and match existing things, but D3 Vanilla didn't have that much going for it. Like, you basically had the campaign and the campaign. I think you had bounties, actually, to help get items from the campaign. Like, that was it. That was Diablo for a long time. Rifts were great. I have to say, Rifts were great. Nice system. I liked it. It highlighted some of the flaws of balancing, but it was still a cool thing. I need 2 more levels, and then I become slightly more awesome. And I think I will actually use some of my fragments and shards to chase down the ability to make me invulnerable for a short spell of time, because I think that will be very, very helpful. Yeah, I think it's just... maybe it's not mandatory, but I think having that god skill's really, really important. Let's keep waddling through here. Looking forward to the Tomb Kings. Yeah, absolutely. One thing I do really hope for is that this game gets enough like post-launch DLC, because the problem is like DC was like that company's D3 had like a full studio working on it for many years.
Never take me like that.
It was like a flagship game, let's say. Whereas I'm expecting these guys more to like start working on a prequel after probably a couple of years. I don't know if they will or won't. That's just kind of what tends to happen with small indie studios. Or at least I haven't seen... You go like Martyr and Neocore. They pretty much went straight for...
You'll never take me like that.
Maybe they're not the best game to use as a comparison. They just pretty much went straight to working on the next project. I think it was like 1 year, 2 year... Yeah, 2 to 3 years, and then it was on to the next project. I really hope this game gets a few years. That's what I'm saying. Apologies, I can't multitask, and I'm just semi-conversing with the other half, who is just come out of hospital today. But she's all right. What's going on in the House of Hydra? Okay, what's the Fat Medusa Slug? This is a... It's exactly what you just called it, my friend. It's a Fat Medusa Slug. I'm fairly sure we're allowed to call it fat, because, I mean, look at it. Ugh. They're a pain in the butt to kill as well. Like, they just try and vomit on you. And I still don't have my... Oh, I got belched on. Yeah, Tomb Kings will be amazing. Because Tomb Kings are amazing. That was... I'm a potato, right? Let's get back to work. Believe it or not, I was steamrolling through content prior to this. Damn, not having my invulnerability sucks. I'm terrible. Don't take advice from me, I suck. You heard it here first. I really... Oh, God. I should not have played Glass Cannon. I'm not even a Glass Cannon yet. I'm just prophesizing it going wrong. Clean the unclean. Dowie is best. Yeah, I think hands down. Hands down. We're nearly at the boss. I say nearly. I think we've got another half hour. I was anticipating going through the content a bit quicker than this, but I think once we get a few more points invested, once the build comes into play, we're still like missing a self-heal at the moment and a few other bits. There we go. Oh. Right, and how's the chat doing? Enemy variety? I think that's a good one to talk about. The enemies... The thing I like about this is one way they've helped a little bit with diversity is they creep in on each chapter new enemies. But the downside of that is that it means when you start a new chapter, you're basically just fighting basic mobs, which is not that amazing, you know. However, the basic mobs of the next area are always better than the previous, so you normally take a few chunks of damage when you're not expecting it. Ooh. Dowie number 2 thus far has died a lot more than Dowie number 1. Like, a ridiculous amount more. But then again, he's not going for this damn god ability, which I think is probably going to feature in every single dwarf build. 4 seconds of invulnerability and unlimited casting time. You can basically spam abilities like that just for 4 seconds without it incurring any cost. Such a cool ability, that. Such a cool ability. It's kind of hard to aim, but hard to get the hang of the timing. But low on Bloodlust this run too. I think I've slacked off. Right, let's gather some up. Is there more down here? Leave the sewers.
I've lost the blood rush.
That'll do.
Another second, and I'll crush them all.
Hey, and we got level 12. One more Bloodlust. I have a feeling I went all the way around here and the exit is actually... Ah, nice. Definitely get more yellows. There we go, Bloodlust is up. Right, we'll go get some gems. As a side note, is it just you or is Nurgle Chaos overrepresented? Yes, the reason being the miniatures. If you're wondering why everyone went Nurgle, it's because that's like the look at the tabletop miniatures that came out. Like Games Workshop just being like, yo, sell Nurgle stuff please to every game coming out, and yep. That's just how it goes. It was Nurgle's time, which is a shame because there's. I think there is some much more interesting. Although that being said, Nurgle is pretty good. Like, Nurgle's got some pretty cool fluff to him. The pre-release was today at Mojo Jojo, so if you were pre-ordering the game, then you can play it. Ah, I think I hadn't upgraded that in forever. 75 up. Oh no, that's still rubbish. Right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. So if we go donate. Yep, Collector's Guild for the first time. Please tell me more about the Collector's Guild. And we trade all of that. Chomp. And we get an extra rep. Master Cobbler. Oh, we got an extra Collector's Guild doodah. So what's that? So movement speed is increased 5%. Hot dang diggity. Damage taken? Oh, 2%. Wow. Chance of finding high quality item. Oh, dang, that's amazing. I like that. Right, we don't need any of those equipped right now. Don't need any of those. Do we have anything else here? Maximum energy? Nope, don't need that. Rage lasts longer. Don't need that. That we need. Definitely. Oh, we might as well equip a superior shred too. That'll do for now. And 15 and we get axe throw. Need axe throw in our lives. Exactly. Nurgle loves us all, and Nurgle's got some cool fluff and canon, and Nurgle's awesome, but I mean, like, Tzeentch though, like, come on, man. Even, like, Slaanesh I can kind of see why it's kind of hard to portray, because there's boobs everywhere, and, like, tentacles, and everyone always makes it about sex. I can kind of get the hesitation there, and Khorne's a bit one-dimensional, really. You know, Khorne's just very blood. Yo, what's up, Lyndon Bud? How you doing, man? Oh, glorious. I definitely need the invulnerability ability, though. That will help me. What I would also like is a larger mouse pointer, because I keep losing it.
Don't toy with no! I need
Look how much damage those guys do. They're Nurglings. Nurglings, goddammit. I need more damage. Give me more damage. Bring it to me. And a higher crit chance, please. Okay, let's see what that does. I mean, I say I need more damage. There's this ability, which is just amazing. That's why I want to be a glass cannon dwarf. Although I will probably be a ranged glass cannon, because apparently I suck at remembering buttons, so I should just click one button and win. I think that's all I can cope with today.
I need to fight.
Right, Tzeentch in the hole, seeking forbidden knowledge. Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Hit me.
Like, there's enough going on with Tzeentch that you can come up with some pretty decent plots. Nurgle's always, you know, the same old tropes. Someone's trying to spread a plague, someone's poisoned the well, someone's fallen in the well, the well's poisoned. I don't know, there's generally wells and poison going on for Nurgle, and I don't know, someone doing experiments and making people unclean.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the
I think there's much more interesting stuff for Tzeentch to happen, with master plots and long-term plans.
I need to
Who allowed a healer down here? Oh!
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow. I must return to the fight.
Okay, I need a better resource generator. Let's wait till we get healed.
You'll never take me like that. Hit me.
Ooh. This is where it's nice to have a range, just so if you need to generate some res, you can actually do it. And knockback. It's always nice to have a knockback. That is a long cooldown, isn't it? Really long.
Go. I need more time.
It's still on. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. It does do a huge amount of damage, though, to be fair. Like, it's ridiculous. You just wait for that and then you win the fight. The second level shred heals you so much. Yeah, it's pretty nifty. I find the one ability that I've currently got equipped, I can't remember what it's called actually, I find that's pretty useful for self-heals. It heals you like 45% your health. There we go. That made that one a little simpler. Man, I'm no good from moving from one build to another. Got fragments. Fragments are cool. It's really interrupted my rhythm though, not having the ability that gives you unlimited casts of something for a while, because that is
Don't toy with me.
like pivotal in my builds.
Blow.
So I would probably suggest, if I do a leveling video, if we go over here just for a second, 2 damage, 10 counterattack. That's what I want to work towards, 10% damage. But Mountain's Wrath, get that damage up. Damage plus 10%. All rage charges are consumed, but they grant a damage bonus. Oh, it's a damage bonus. Right, okay. Okay, we'll continue working toward that. This ability here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but then you get invulnerability and you get to use skills without consuming energy for 4 seconds, which is really handy for bosses too. Like, amazingly helpful. I would go so far as saying I feel it's a bit overtuned compared to the rest of the game, but hey, like it's not the end of the world. That looked a bit more professional. Come back here. I fail.
No! I need more time.
Okay, the other thing we need to do is swap. Oh, okay. I want to swap that, and I want to... Oh, okay. Fine, I can't swap that until it's off a cooldown. I want to swap those two around, so I've got the same cooldowns, same buttons as before. Just wait a second. Jake, you liking it? Good. Right, there we go. Skills, we're going to pop the dash on there. Number 3 for that. There we go. That's better. There's a nice one as well at the end, a passive that heals you based on bleeding enemies nearby. I think that's really cool. Really, really cool. One thing I'd also suggest if you're playing through the game is don't just run away from mobs, because you will find that they drop the orbs fairly often and you'll miss them. So I'd suggest not just like dropping something on the floor and just leaving everything to die, because you will miss out on gems as a result.
What a sweet. Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Let's get some health back. That was rough. I need some better single target for these guys. That will happen when we get the burning. Aha! Come on. Nearly. I think I've actually unlocked the burning now. So now we just need to get to a point where we can equip it. Right, there we go. And guys, you need to give me just a shake. Absolutely burst into pop to the toilet. So, 20 seconds, I'll be back. There we go. Right. Yo, what's up, Brian? Season Pass owners will eventually get a passive that increases the chance of finding heroic items. There's a Collector's Guild passives that increases your loot quality 100%. Yeah, there are a few things that do influence the game, such as that. I had a little talk about the experience rate earlier being 5%. It really doesn't have much impact. That's so much better. That's so much better. We can actually kill stuff now. Oh, so good. So good. Yeah, the loot drop for higher items, I'm not sure about that. But there are a lot of ways to get like 500% loot drops, 600, 700%. So when you're talking even 5 to 50%, it's not really a game breaker, but it's obviously better to have than not have. And obviously something I'm not too fond of people selling as a pre-launch sort of extra, but yeah, I can... it's one of those things I'm going to mumble about it, but hey, I won't go ahead and do an angry review for it or anything like that. I see far worse on a daily basis, so... Alright, leave that guy alone for a sec. Need to kill his compadre who insists on healing him. Come on! There we go.
Don't toy with me.
I wouldn't mind some CDR. Now, in terms of buying this game now or on sale, my friend, that is something you will have to answer yourself. I would love to be able to help you with that, but that is an impossible question. Swing, 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 swing.
You'll never take me like that.
Because I think different people would get different value from this. Like, there are some games that I would just say, no, this is not very good. Or, yes, this is very good. This is... I think it's a good game, but I'm completely fine with other people disagreeing with me, you know? Like, this is not going to be universally accepted as the best thing since sliced bread. Because it's in the ARPG genre and it doesn't tick all of the ARPG boxes. But it ticks some. And the ones it ticks, I think it ticks them very well. So that's kind of the best thing I can say is, well...
Just strike the fatal blow.
It's not perfect, but... At the same time, I have fun playing it. Looking forward to playing more co-op, but I think I'll stick to just myself for the moment.
What a sweet day.
Oh dear. Goofed a bit there.
I need to fight.
So that actually stacks flame damage under his feet. Helps if I actually hit him with that, though. Man, I'm terrible. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Like a true scrub. Oh dear. Not actually got any life, have I? Let's gather them up. Gather them up. Well, they actually get stunned when you do that. Pretty nifty.
I've lost the blood.
Oh, look at that. Piece of candy everywhere. Now, you need that god ability with the free casting. Like, giving you free resources for 4 seconds is too much to not get. So that's our next priority at the mo. Stick to D3 till it gets on sale. Fair enough. I'd say if you're interested in the social aspect, that's probably for me the main reason you would buy a game like this at launch. I mean, otherwise you just make the point that you should buy every game on sale. Like, every game will be cheaper, so why not play every game when it's cheaper, you know? For me, the only ever like effective counter to that argument is... I think there's an argument to be made that if there is hype surrounding a game, I think for some people they enjoy it more if they've got others to talk about, jump in forums and things like that. And I think that's a variable, but one very hard to quantify. But the other one is like the player base. I don't know what the player base will be like in 6 months' time for this, for example. But if you're only going to play this through solo, then sure, like, cool. Play PoE when you want a real... That's the problem with PoE, is everyone set their expectations that that's a proper AR. I don't like... Why am I... I'm not the only person, but my issue with PoE is it's created a a crowd, and I don't mean this in a bad sense, but it's created a group of players who have set their expectations based on what PoE does well. And the problem is, not everyone likes that. Like, I didn't enjoy PoE. I know it's a good game, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a bad game. But the same's gone for, like, Grim Dawn, which has kind of definitely got its own following as well, although I think there is more overlap with PoE and D3. Although, I think it's fairly well summarised by every now and again, I hear in my Discord someone say, why would I play any ARPG other than PoE? And like anything that comes out, it's like, well, how does the gear system compare to PoE? It's like, I am really, really glad when a game does something different to PoE. Although that being said, I think PoE deserves a lot of praise for what it is and for what it does, because it's very good at what it does. But I'm kind of hopeful that not every ARPG is doomed to appeal to that playstyle. I don't know.
Never take me like that. Hit me.
There we go. I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong. And I'm not trying to shame it to promote this, because I think if you enjoy PoE lots, the chances of you enjoying this are fairly slim. I think being realistic, like, this is not a game that will scratch a PoE itch. It will scratch a very different itch. That's probably one of the most accurate things I think I could say in a review is, if you're a PoE fan or a Grim Dawn fan, the chances of this tickling you the way they do are very slim. This tickles other things. This might tickle some Diablo players. I think that's true. It might tickle... It might tickle some of the more indie ARPG players.
Just strike the fatal blow.
You see, that's the thing. I don't think Path of Exile is like the holy grail for the genre. I really don't. I think it's one direction, and I really hope the genre doesn't become a just a big pile of PoE clones, because that would just be a big pile of games I don't like. You know. The reasons that make PoE good, I really don't think are universally accepted as being the best. I think it... and I think that's really hard to convince Path of Exile fans. Really hard. It's like, well, but my loot... So I'd make the argument that if let's say Diablo 3 was one of the highest grossing games of all time, why aren't all of those players playing Path of Exile right now? Like,
What a sweet death.
If it's done everything perfect, then why aren't they all playing it right now? And I think it's just different games to different people. Again, I'm not trying to knock it. I always like to try and question the notion that it's the gold standard. I think it's the gold standard of a particular direction that the genre can go in.
Don't toy with me. Just
but again, that's just my view. No, I'll stop waffling on it now. Actually, focus on living a little bit. Ah, that's going to be me dead. That's going to be me dead. I did not jump over that, did I? I need that ability to heal me. Oh man, I suck.
Don't toy with me.
Yep, I suck. Yeah, there's definitely an amount of players that the D2 crowd as well. Yeah, you've got the D2 crowd too that basically hate everything that's not D2.
I must return to the fight.
Oh man, that was bad of me. Right. Let's fix this. Oh, okay, that was Whoa. This may take a little while.
You'll never take me like that. Hit me.
I am fumbling controls way too often.
What a sweet death.
Oh, and I was stood in poison and didn't even realise. I would like that to heal me more. God damn. Come on. Front swipe.
I must return to the fight. You'll never take that.
I am sucking, guys. My apologies. This must be painful to watch. Must be. I need a self-healing basic attack.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Straight into it again. I think the front seems to hurt more than the others. There we go. As you can see, I'm bloody terrible. I think I've learned to get lazy on my tanking build. Basically playing the game with 3 buttons, but man, that took forever. And I suck. Okay. Oh, not this bit. Right. DT mechanics too old. Yeah. If you pre-order the game now, do you get the full game? If you get the early access, I think they're sending out the codes manually. I think so anyway. So yes, you will get a code. I think. But I'm not sure when. At least I'm pretty sure that's the current state.
Like that. Hit me.
Oh no. A bloody healer. That should be enough to kill him. That's it. That's the ability that does all the work. You like the D2 mechanics? I think what we could really do with are actually some like subcategories of ARPG. I think that would be helpful, honestly. Because I think it's difficult to market an ARPG without using the word Diablo, just because you need to get people's attention. And actually, it kind of works okay for this game, which is semi-Diablo-like in some ways. Like, not totally, but I could see why someone would say, yeah, okay, it feels a bit like Diablo. Oh, God. I could see that. Come on, Hydra, pick it up. Stop being a bad kid. Ah, you pre-ordered the retail. Ah, man, that sucks. Yeah, I've heard that the retail seems to have been delayed as well. Oh, I was reading chat. My mistake. Martyr's 2.0, like its version of No Man's Sky. Well, I hope Martyr is able to pick up some love with its 2.0. We shall have to see. Right, pay attention, Hydra. Oh, you're all being healed. Swing, 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 swing.
Return to the fight.
Should we make it public and get some others involved? I think we should.
I must return to the fight.
Yeah, we're going to make it public. If we go online, public game. There you go. Anyone is free to join. As long as you're not over-leveled, but I would hope it wouldn't matchmake that. Nice. There we go. Back. Yeah, a little bit of 4-player now. Oh dear. Inquisitor won't even launch for you. That sucks. Yeah, Thomas. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I like. There's something about Path of Exile fans that make them so like fanatical about it. I don't understand. No, I disagree that Diablo has no skill to it. It has skill, like it's mainly buttons and reaction timers. But I would say, how the hell do you think Path of Exile has more skill? Like, most builds operate on one button that I've seen. Like, the skill is logging into a spreadsheet online and, like, downloading which build you should play next, you know? I don't really think you can take the... Unless there are far more complex builds I'm not familiar with, but most that I've watched are just one button spammed. I don't think the moral high ground can be claimed there.
Just strike the fatal blow.
Oh, give me some health. More health, please. Oh dear. Oh.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Let's get out of there. And we have a wizard, Harry. Little stun.
Sweet.
Oh, God. Poisoned. You're actually kind of excited for Martyr 2.0? Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Biggest drawback on Martyr was servers. Was there server issues for you, bud? That sucks. I know there was actually some coding issues early on. I know there's definitely some fairly, like, nasty coding issues, so, like, co-op just didn't work for the longest time.
Don't toy with me. Just strike
There
the
we
fatal
go.
blow.
Let's get some light. I'm poisoned and going to die again, aren't I? For the love of God. Oh, my word, I suck. Guys, what is wrong with me? Why am I so bad? I need to get that skill that makes me invulnerable, I swear to God.
I need to fight.
I did die on the previous playthrough, but only, I don't know, probably like 15 times in the whole playthrough. Playing with a ranger at the mo. Okay, there we go. Now, what I'd say about the combat in this is that there's enough utility coming from enemies as well that I don't think you could fall asleep playing this. But I haven't seen the high-end play yet. So that will factor in. And my build is still a work in progress, 14. I've got a long way to go, and I'm still playing like a lemon. So that's always awesome. I think what I'll do is probably record some footage where I'm fed and watered and paying attention and use that for a video. Putting this up is going to be rather embarrassing. Ah, hell, we'll put it up anyway. Dark Souls. Yeah. Dark Souls, man. I wasn't a fan, but I love Mordhau. I know it's not Dark Souls. I know it's different. But I didn't like that sort of combat system until I played Ashen. I enjoyed as well, actually. I never liked any sort of slow weapon swinging game. Yeah, what's up, Jake? Thanks for the lemons. I need a heal. I need a better heal. Or I could just use this one more. Yeah, I don't know why the Souls is Strange shush moves. I don't dislike Souls. I don't dislike it. I think I just joined it a little bit late. If another one comes out, I'll jump on it. I have no idea why I confused Mordhau with Souls. I think I didn't like games where you can die incredibly fast until I played Mordhau. Let's phrase it that way. Right, let's see if I'm still as terrible once I have equipped some more skills. Because I think we've unlocked a couple. Hey, the God skill. It's already unlocked, but hey. Right. Ooh. Upgrade. 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 It's really not worth reading into. Like, you could probably get another % or 2 here and there if you want to fuss about it, but 147 against 143. Pop that there. Oh, 177. That'll do. Right, God skills. I am going to go straight for those, and I'm going to rush towards Ancestor's Gift, because I think that is going to be one I don't want to miss. I really think that, although Mountain's Wrath is very good, I think the cooldown is so big that it doesn't quite compensate. Oh yeah, Thomas, I absolutely agree. This is an expensive game if you buy it at standard price. This is an expensive game. I wouldn't promote other sources of purchase, but let's say I keep getting emails of where I should buy it from. But yeah, I think the base price for this is a bit hard to justify. But I mean, and full disclosure here, I didn't purchase the game. If I spent that much and didn't like it, I'd be very salty. And you can definitely make the arguments that you would get more value for less from Grim Dawn if you like that type of game. Yeah, Peter there with the point. Peter with a point in chat. Kind of big difference if you ask me. That must be through a cross-region. I wonder how much they pass for the IP, or whether or not it is just the fact that they up the price because they're selling something GW-wise. Then you've got games like Mechanicus that sold a game for like, what, £18? Like, we do get cheap games as well. I think if it was 30, I would have said that would be very reasonable. But it does feel a bit on the expensive side. I'm not saying it's not worth doing, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone told me they felt it was a bit much. I would sympathise. Don't forget the season pass will come with loot find multipliers, yes. Well, I guess if you want to look at it that way, you could, that you're playing the game on slow mode if you don't have the loot bonus multiplier, but I really wouldn't. I would state again that I really don't think that they make much difference. Like 5%. I mean, even for the loot system, like the loot multipliers go up to like 700%, 800% that I've seen, and that's without gear that also gives you a loot multiplier. So I don't see, well, I don't like it. I'll repeat that again. But I don't see it as breaking.
You'll never take me like that.
And I think you get less than what you're expecting if you think those multipliers are amazing. They're, like, you know they're there in this portion of the game. Maybe you get a couple more yellows, and it feels good to have them. That's true.
I need to fight.
Right, we are healed. I actually missed her, didn't I? Those guys have so much health, some of these larger mobs. This is where the old axe throw really comes in handy. I think I've actually unlocked it. Oh, come on. Don't follow it. Don't follow it. I'm poisoned. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Rip world. Rip world. Huh? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Got like 10 seconds left.
I've lost.
Ah! No debuffs. What, on the enemy? There are debuffs. I don't have access to the ones I want yet. But there are some.
I must return to the fight.
Hello? The hell happened there? I think I got stunned. The debuffs are pretty much slow and stun and bleed. There's not a huge amount.
I need to fight.
So a few more buffs, perhaps.
I must return to the fight.
Come on. Oh, that's why it's happening, because I don't have the button. Right, okay. Every now and again I'm using abilities and nothing's happening, and it's because I'm not used to not having a resource.
You'll never take
And it's
me like
basically
that.
because I'm bad.
Hit me.
Poison always gets me, Barrington. Yeah. Poison ticks killing me is becoming quite the thing. And I am playing potato. Right, let's group some up. I'm feeling brave. That's how we do it. So much glorious carnage. So much glorious death. Try and draw a little star around him. Swing, 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 swing. Axe throw will make this a lot less painful.
I need to fight.
There we go. Smack. Right, we're nearly at the boss now. Oh no, we've got to kill the jabber.
I must return to the fight.
That's going to take a while. You should follow you today. Have I still not followed you, Lou? My bad. I never actually go on Twitch. That's why, like, I read the chat through Restream, so I'm not even technically on Twitch now. I haven't really watched anyone in
Just
forever.
another
Oh god.
second, and I'll crush them all.
Right, I've decided that I've had enough of being bad. So my plan is that now I'm going to play really well. Look at me go. Dodge something already.
No! I need more time. I need to fight.
Yep. Take that to the chops. That was intentional, clearly. Swing, 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 swing. Just trying to make sure I don't miss all of them. This guy's sound seems like it's a bit balked as well.
Blood rush. Oh, I need more time.
Oh. There we go. That's the damage stacking up there. Give me... Oh. Damn axe throw. I think he's mocking me. Oh.
I need to fight.
No! Face tanking for the win. Face tanking dwarf. I should have been a human soldier, shouldn't I? Then I would have, like, at least been able to make an argument as to why I was dying so much. I'd just say that I'm the tank. There we go. That was slightly less bad. I'm still thoroughly embarrassed by how I'm playing, but still, hopefully you guys are getting an impression of what not to do. Glad we don't live in the Warhammer Fantasy universe, yeah, that's for sure. Look at all that glorious carnage. Like, one of the endgame sets increases fire damage by, I think it's 300%. Maybe it's 100 actually, I'm not entirely sure. But there's bonuses like that which are kind of nifty. As far as I'm aware, there's about 4 different sets for each character as well, so I think each of those sets will probably have 3 or 4 different main builds, but I'm sure there'll be more possible than that. But that's probably the number of sort of expected builds you're going to get from this. It does take quite a while to get there though. Like, you have to get through, actually complete the game to reach that point. It's quite a wait. And you don't get the highest level of loot till you've completed it either. Well, that's kind of one and the same thing actually, because they're the ones with set bonuses. But you might complete this game and never really realise that there are set bonuses.
I must return to the fight!
This is one of those moments where not having the right abilities really makes a difference. Like, I'm going to switch over to Axe Throw in a moment and you'll see what I mean about there being a considerable damage difference. Oh. I found a map down there. Alright, let's go. Winter Magic trailer for Warhammer Vermintide 2. No, I haven't actually seen the trailer, dude. I haven't. Now, talk away, my friend. Talk away. More talking the better. More talking the better. Glorious. Always go back for these bits. So you'll regret it later if you don't. There we go. Aha. Ah, I can't pause it now. It's an offline game. An online game, rather. That's cool. That's good to know, actually. Nice. Burn, my beauties, burn.
No!
Right. That's it. I'm going to kill this using this ability. I don't even care.
You never take me like that. Hit me.
Well, that hurt more than I thought. Nearly there.
I need to fight.
Not another one of you. You've just healed her, you utter dick. How could you do that? Oh man, that's so annoying.
You'll never take me like that. Hit me.
The one thing is the healers can't heal themselves,
I must
which kind of
return to the
helps.
fight.
That is really annoying though.
I need to fight. You'll never take me like that. I need more
Oh
time.
dear. You watched me frickin' die of poison now 5 times. Oh great, a boss. It's not a boss, it's just a champion. Still.
I must return to the fight.
What time to run out of resources.
I need more time.
Give me the damn invulnerability
Don't toy
option.
with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Oh, there's 3 of them through there as well. Okay. Yeah, and it poisons you going into contact with him.
Hit me.
Another situation where ranged is very useful. There we go. Can kill this guy at least. Right, you. No, you're going to go that way? Cool. Fine. I didn't want to fight you
You'll
anyway.
never take me like that. Hit me! You'll never
just,
take me like
like,
that.
change. Oh, no, I can't change the skill. Give me a ranged option, please. Oh, I'm going to die. I tried to jump past. The range wasn't long enough. Okay. Let's pace a revive, and I'll get a ranged option while I'm here. If I spawn over here, I should be fine. No, 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 no. There we go. Swing, 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 swing.
Just another second and I'll crush them all. Sweet.
Oh, nearly got me again. Nearly got me again. What a douche. So we have an axe throw now. Oh, have a ring upgrade. One of those. Now, I'll be curious to see what others think as well, but I definitely felt the game got a lot easier in Chapter 4, so we'll see. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we have damage. So much easier. No, no, I goofed. I goofed. So much easier. So much easier, man. I suck at melee. Maybe that's just what it is. I'm just a terrible dwarf.
That's the path.
Yeah, I'm sure many people would have wrapped this dungeon up a lot quicker than me. My play right now is subpar. I'm demonstrating to the world what a terrible scrub I am. There we go. And let's just go ahead and grab this one. 2 more missions and we can get Ancestral Call, which would be nice, although I think we have to do... Yeah, I think we've got the boss coming up first. That's a shame. I will be a great dwarf. Well, yeah. Okay, let's go. Up this way. Chris, what's up? Is this the Chris? The Chris? Should say hello on YouTube too, buddy. It's all going on.
I must toy with me. Just
look at me, the scrub. Getting them buttons wrong again. It's alright though, because I can throw axes now.
I need to fight.
Oh. Having some mouse pointer issues too. This is where I think can... And it's only an issue because I'm bad. Like, there's nothing wrong with the controls, but... I really think it'll be helpful me playing on controller. There we go. Fear not. I'm going to get some skills during the stream. We will do it. This is the Chris. Hello, it's Chris from Chaosbane.
I need to fight. Oh, I need more fight.
There we go. Glorious. Look at that energy build up. Right, let's see how fast our Dakar is. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Set everything on fire. That is it. That's the strat right there. Stack up the flames. Oh, hi. How's it going?
I need to fight. Just another second, and I'll crush them all. I need to fight.
I think there's a lot of enemies here.
I need to fight. fight?
What I need is something to help with my resource management, because that's utterly terrible. Have I used a Steam controller? No, I've never used a Steam controller.
Blood rush.
The only guy who streams on YouTube. You say that, my friend, but there are lots of people that view it on YouTube. This is Chris from Chaosbane. Everyone send him your questions. Slide in his DMs. I'm sure he's got nothing else to do today whatsoever.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all. I must return.
Right. Oh. Pay attention, Hydra. Pay attention. My feelings.
I need to fight.
My feelings. Give me that damn god ability, man. Not having it is messing with my head.
I must return to the fight.
I need to actually pay attention to my resources now. Because I'm not doing a very good job of that. And I know I'm missing the occasional blue item, but blue items. Even though it's kind of worth getting them, because you can sell them to the collector.
I must return.
Can I get an option for a large mouse pointer if there isn't one already? Because I keep losing the bugger. I need like a giant red dot. I think it's maybe just my eyesight and me getting old. Erim? I'm gonna say your name's Erim for now. Just got the game. Loving it so far. Awesome. There we go. That's the ability. I think a bit of cooldown reduction, maybe. Ah, nice. I missed a bloodlust back there, but that's fine. What's better for this game, keyboard or mouse? I'm going to go with controller later. If not today, tomorrow or Sunday. I reckon this game will suit controller nicely. Although, maybe if you're just not a scrub like me, you'll feel it's fine. Like, I've never been particularly good on any ARPG on anything but a controller. I feel far more clumsy on a mouse and keyboard. FPS? Sure. Controller all day. Sorry, controller all day. You know what I mean. Mouse and keyboard all day. For some reason, action buttons, action games, MMOs even. I've never played one on a controller, but I suck at MMOs. Too many buttons. As soon as I go over the FPS quota of buttons, I suck. And even though this doesn't have many buttons, I still suck. It's very confusing for me. Scalable mouse pointer for 4K players. Yeah. Is that why it's not scaling? Ah. I didn't realise that. That's good to note. Good to note. Right, looks like fun watching in the office instead of working.
What a sweet day.
That is the best thing to do during your day. Aha. I spy with my little eye. A good way to die. That's how you take out a heretic. You bounce left and right, setting the floor on fire. Alright, we're nearly there. Level 17. Boom, 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 boom.
I need to fight.
Look at that damage. That's better.
I've lost the blood rush.
It's better, it's getting there. Okay, imagine working. You have difficulty targeting single units on controller. Ah, okay. Oh no! Chris!
I must return to
Who
the
did
fight.
this?
You'll never tell.
Who did this? Why would you do that? Why? Why? Meh. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me, Chris?
I've lost them. You'll never take me
Gonna
like
get poisoned and die now, aren't I? Who did that? Who did that? Why did you put 3 of them there? I'm coming for you, Chris. I know you're not a developer, but still. I hold you personally responsible. I hate these things. They're so hard to kill. To be fair, I can just kite now. I have a ranged attack, but still. Slayer Oath fulfilled, yeah, definitely. 3 Chaosbane in your life. That'll mess you up. I don't know. Can we kill this one, please? This is where, like, sometimes in life, even as a Slayer, you just want a ranged weapon. Oh, why won't you die? We're getting there slowly. Swing, swing, swing. No!
Hit me.
Oh, the poison's going to get me. The poison's going to... I hate you so much. Oh, no range. No way. Yo, Doc. Long time no see, dude. How you doing? Been very quiet the last few days. Could you use... Oh, does Bloodlust give you health regen? Ah, well, never mind, Chris. I'm just a dirty scrub. The more you know. All I got is a clan pendant. All I got is a clan pendant. I spent my evening fighting Chaosbane and all I got is this lousy pendant. Feels bad, man. Take out my frustration on the frickin' Nurglings. There you go. Set them all on fire. That's going to make me feel better. Ow, what damaged me there? There we go. Got the skills now. For a second. All I need is everything in this game to be on a small little long corridor and I'm fine. Yeah, Dewey, this is the Chris. Oh dear, I'm sorry if I turned this into an FAQ. By the way, as the first boss. Right. Death by poison. I know, it's not a good way to go. So, as a little introduction to this boss, you have 3 pillars. His first wave attacks will be 2 overhead slams, and if you hit a pillar twice, it will die. So what I'm going to do to demonstrate is smush this pillar. Swing, 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 swing. Swing, swing, swing. Swing, swing, swing. Now the reason we keep that pillar alive is so we can go stand here and be safe. La 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 la. I'm going to hold fire here for a sec. Oh, don't destroy the other one. That would suck. Swing, 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 swing. Come on before he gets it, before he does it. Yes! There we go. Clutch, clutch. Set them all on fire. Whoa. Nowhere near me. Didn't even break a sweat. Oh, there we go. 4th playable class. There are 4. Depends who the first 3 are as to what the 4th is. That's a tough question. Ah! The overhead smash that kills you in 1 hit. I had no idea. Let's try that again. What the hell happened? I was on like half health and that just one-shot me. Right, let's try again. This is a higher difficulty than I've done before, but that came out of nowhere. Yes, there's Slayer, High Elf Mage, Imperial Captain, and Waywatcher. So we've got a Wood Elf, a High Elf, a Human, and a Dwarf. A Lontier is an elf, right? I keep getting confused for him. Okay. Ultramarines confirmed, yep. Right, keep throwing out axes. Yeah, I'll let him have that one. Oh no! I failed. Lols. Okay. Like a ninja. Right. Kill that. Swing, swing, swing! Okay, didn't hurt me that time. No! No, I suck. There we go. Come on, you're going down. Don't you dare! No! Yeah! So close.
You'll never take me like that. Hit me! I need more time.
No! Oh man, that was close. I goofed hard there. Goofed really hard. No! Okay, I'm done goofing now. Oh. Ha. Ha. Damn you. I need more opportunity to damage him. Yeah, should be most of those dead. Whoa! Quest rewards? But I... What? What have I done? What? I did it, guys! I did it, but I didn't kill him. Yeah, feels good, man. The hell? The hell? What's up, hairiness? So that's a new one. Not seen that before. I guess I did it. I guess I did it. Did I leave the loot? I didn't get a chance to, like, I never even killed him, man. I never even killed him. Hey, someone's joined. Let's do the boss battle with him. Right, let's just go here quickly. Do I have another? No, I don't have another, so I can't get Ancestor's Gift. No. Okay. Skills, what else do we have here? We have, that's upgraded. We can upgrade that to now do fire damage. That's kind of cool. We don't really need to upgrade that anymore. Rage lasting longer and more effective is kind of handy. So we'll go for that. Right, let's see if this guy wants to do the boss rush for the Great Unclean One. Let's go, Kiro. Yeah, let's go. Can you go back to the corpse? No. Lols. It's all about being ranged. Yeah, we got this. That's right, UAOE. I'll do all the work. Oh, he says as he gets swiped. I don't mind if he kills one. Heck, he can even kill two of them, it really doesn't matter. Probably not very helpful for my ally doing that. Okay. Ran the wrong side. That one died a while ago, mate. Let's try this again. Throw, throw, throw. It's all about throwing axes. Why is he all targeting me? Is it player one thing? Is this a player one thing? Come on. No! No, I wasted my ability. How could you?
Don't toy with me.
Oh, God.
Just strike the
Don't go close to him. You're going to have a bad day. Oh, no. Come on. I need health. I need health. Yep. Saw that coming. That was bad. Wait for help. Wait for help. Go get a PC. Good advice there, Dewey. Good advice. Can you get me up? Yes, 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 I believe in you. Oh, no, it's quite a long pickup time, I guess. Oh, starting to get dark. I believe in you, my friend. I believe in you despite the fact I'm bad. He's just been killing mobs. Oh, dear. Oh, oh, no. He's just killing mobs. He doesn't even have time to attack the boss. Man. I got wrecked. Corn Bloodthirsters look better. Yeah, the Bloodthirster was probably my favourite boss out of all of them. In order of preference, I would say Bloodthirster first, this second, then Slaanesh, then Tzeentch. The Tzeentch one didn't really do it for me, but oh, it was cool. Yeah, we're going to try again, guys. I'll do that in caps too. Try again. Yeah, we got this. Boss, great unclean one. Oh. Cancel that then. Okay, well you do what you need to, my friend. You do what you need to. I'm going to donate some items. Trade all. Bow chicka bow. If I had invulnerability, this would be a lot easier. I need one more point and I can get Ancestor's Gift. I'll tell you what I haven't actually equipped is Death Wish. Have I? Oh no, I do have Death Wish. Oh, what's that? An empty one? What? What? Maximum energy? Nah. Rage lasts longer, is more effective. That. Ah, okay. What else could we go for here? Passive God skills. Maximum health 5 might be... Oh, I'm going to go movement speed. Come on, Kiro. Time to go. Time to go. Like, we got stuff to do here. I need the next tier of Axe Throw too. Inflicts bleeding on enemies. Very, very handy. Very, very handy because... Oh, and the last one's also fire damage too. That's good to know. Right. Boss rush. Great unclean one. Let's go. Get to the Slaaneshi bit, you scrub. We will be at the corn bit soon enough. Daka, 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 daka. That's not how you avoid him. I miss having my invulnerability because you could just stand in that for 4 seconds. Oh, all the abilities coming out. Right, there we go. Yeah, it definitely likes me. One more throw. Ah. Right, should be able to get him down now. Yeah! That was the wrong button. Nearly died. This for me is the highlight of the game though. This is my favourite bit at least. I'm not saying it doesn't get better in any way, but this is my favourite bit. Oh, really? Okay, keep an eye on my feet. Damn, those rocks hurt. Oh, health, please. There we go. I need that one key healing upgrade now. Do not absorb those hits. They hurt. Ah, we've upgraded. Uh-oh. We don't have many more left. Okay. Oh god. The stress is real. Ha. There we go.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Oh god. We're not getting much DPSing. Oh. Or at least it feels like he's a lot tankier than I remember. Go, 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 go. Nearly there. And I don't think I've used my health upgrade, like, at all. Ta-da! Nom 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 nom. GG. Ah, feels good, man. Upgrade. Oh, nice upgrade. Upgrade. Yeah, I'll take it. Ta-da! Fakaras. Master of mediocrity. Servants of suck. Or is that my playstyle? That's certainly how it feels. Go to Prague. Loot. Yes, I picked the loot up. I picked the loot up. I didn't leave last time. It just kicked me out before he even died. I didn't even kill him. Right, Kislev. Why am I going to Kislev? I need to go to Prague. No. Oh, good. I have gone to Prague. Yep. Excellent. Act 2 now. There we go. Off we go, main quest. He's on his way. You've got to stop watching this, or you're going to ruin the game. I'm skipping all the cutscenes, Alexander, so on the plus side, you're not going to get any plot spoilers. You're just going to see the enemies. I mean, it's up to you.
I must return to the fight.
Oof. I need those extra couple of abilities. I will get them. I will get them and they will make a damn difference. Dash, dash, dash. Alright, while we're here, Ah! There we go.
I must return to the fight.
Right. I'm just going to very briefly equip this, which is probably the most important ability I have. Pop that there. Now all of a sudden I'm awesome. Right. Let's try this again. Because now I can do this. And it doesn't use all of my resources to do it. Ah, but they still go down very fast. There we go. Axe throw, even up close. Look at that. Oh, glorious. So much Daka. We could put the... pretty sure we could put the difficulty up. Ouch. The wall of fire. Just try and stop it. I will zigzag all over you. There you go. Yay! We got little pop-ups today about subscribers and stuff and donations. That's right, I turned it back on. It's back on. It seems that it didn't play a sound effect though. So that's disappointing. Now you might be wondering what's happening on the screen right about now. Well, I can actually dash. I have like a huge amount of resources again. Feels good, man.
I need to fight.
So now I can do this a little bit more. Nice. We need to plus difficulty. Definitely. Helps if you actually dash over the enemies. There we go, you can finish them.
No! I need more time!
Let's group some up.
Arise, my children, and go forth.
No! I need more time!
That's how you do it. That's the dwarf build. That's the dwarf build.
What a sweet death.
Oh, I need to actually remember to use my my heal. Ho! What's up, Cisaurus? Haven't seen past chapters, so you'll leave and wait to play. Fair enough, my friend. I am once again I am leaving all cutscenes, so you won't know any of the story. You just know the 4 locations. But if you would like all things to remain a surprise, like some enemy types, etc., I fully understand. Aha!
I must return to the fight!
There we go.
I need to fight.
It's all about upgrading fire damage, like fire damage for the win. For the damn win. Is this single or multi? This is both. I'm currently rocking 2 players. Well, I'm not rocking. Oh!
I need to fight. Nothing can stop you. I've lost.
Oh my god, the Dowie train has no brakes. That's way too fun to use. Way too fun. We need some controls on this. That's too much fun. Quickly write your own name. There we go. Grab some of that. Nom 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 nom. Okay, we got 8. Okay, he's going for that one. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now, what else should be ashamed? Yeah, I know. I know, right? So slow.
Nothing can stop you.
Like, has she not heard of the dwarven 1-2 step?
I must return.
I swear to God, that ability is broke.
I must return to the fight.
Pretty much everything I do in this game revolves around that ability. There we go. It wouldn't let me move for a second there. That was confusing. Right, leave Prague. Oh, we've done it. Game does look fun. You love the models? Yeah, I like the models too, actually. That's definitely a bit of a highlight for me. Right, so we've done that. Oh, we need to hand in the quest first. Quest done. Yeah, I'm afraid we're not going to go through the plot in detail here. Just because it would add a huge amount of time. Break away from immersions. And energy cost is reduced. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Right, counterattack damage. Why is it... I don't want to upgrade my counterattack damage. That's rubbish. More counterattack, more energy. Damn, counterattack's going to be huge. Maybe I should go for the 50% counterattack damage, but then the cooldown's changed and wow, reasons. Okay. Main quest. Let's go. Probably go Human Knight. Yeah, I like the Human Knight. Great AoE mechanic for Dwarf. Yep. Confirmed. Khorne's got some really cool enemies too. There you go. You didn't need to use that, bud. I've got this under control. I know it's scary for you elves sometimes, but...
Let's give them a little respite. Nothing can stop you. Just another second. Like that. I'll crush them all. Hit me. I've lost the blood.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment.
I need to fight.
Oh.
I need more time.
Oh, 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 oh.
I must return to
Losing
the
track
fight.
of where stuff is.
I must return to the fight.
There we go. Oh, watch out for the explosions. Can't keep up with the Dwarf Slayer. You can't keep up. Everyone's obsessed with playable lizard men. Everyone's obsessed.
I need to fight.
Right, glorious. Let's go. Interesting dialogue. Goodbye.
Come back here.
Damn. Why did they go for like a freaking Newcastle dwarf? This is where a controller would be helpful because I actually have no idea where my mouse pointer is. I just have to like move it to the extremes of the screen and hope for the best.
I need to fight.
Lizard men are the best. Well, I don't know about that. Okay. Waddle down here. Waddle up here. Waddle down here. Gonna find some enemies somewhere. It's not nearly enough to break out a fight.
I need to fight. I need to fight.
Nice. Now I do have my Bloodlust ability, so I'm going to try and drag in a few, get them all together. Round this way, boys and girls. That'll do. So I actually want to try and get some more gems. If you don't get gems, then you're screwed. There we go. All the gems. All the gems. I definitely think we can put the difficulty up one. Although I don't think the difficulty increases the XP rate, which is very interesting. Okay, no different race? What? Yeah, the old ones, I think the Slan are a descendant of the old ones, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong there, but I thought there was some correlation between the two. Maybe they weren't. I thought there was something to do with the toads and the old ones. I know they were made by them, but... Come on! We'll do one of those two.
I need more time.
There we go. All that damage. Yeah, the lizard men were trusty servants. Gotta love a bit of GW cannon. So many missing pieces.
I need more time.
Nice! Blood of the Dowie. Can't even remember what that does. I think dwarfs are awesome. I don't know about you. I mean, how can an elf compete with that, you know? How can an elf compete with that? Chris, if you nerf my build, we're going to have a serious talk. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Games Workshop should never explain the old ones. It will not end well.
I must return to the
Oh, there we go. All that damage. Ah, we got some more of this as well. Right. Let's get some more. I'll group them up. Grouping. I need to move faster. Aha! What do we have here? Hank, how's it going, brother? We are the old ones. I see. Oh, man, plot twist. I don't know if I can cope with such plots.
What a sweet.
Smack, 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 smack. Oh boy.
Nothing can stop. No! I need more time.
There we go. Oh, Nox is logged in. We've got a Nox as well now. Nice. I might have to put the difficulty up. Oh, it's the boss. I forgot about you.
I shall.
There you go. Good story. No items. Didn't want items anyway. And leave Prague. Just arrived. We're just leaving. Good times. Let's go and see if we can. We'll have to probably wait for Nox to catch up here. That's fine, because I've got some stuff to spend. Oh. No? Okay. People are disappearing and moving somewhere else. I hope that was done in the cutscene. Good story. Right. To be fair, I actually quite like the story for this. I would strongly suggest you check it out. Nox has entered. Glorious. Right. Extra counterattack damage. I don't want that, but plus 10% energy all over the place could be good. Ooh. Plus 2 energy regen. I don't know how I feel about that last node, but Mountain's Wrath and Deathwish both being here seems kind of good. That seems... I mean, that's expensive though, Deathwish Mastered. That is pricey. And then over here we've just got lots and lots of crit damage. Yeah. I feel like this direction might be the better one to go. Because looking at this, I mean, we've got just flat damage there. Okay, we do have extra damage bonus against low health. and then we've got Mountain's Wrath Superior. So the reason I'm going here is Mountain Wrath Mastered. Well, but what's Superior got? Chance of being stunned. Okay. And this one gives me a... it is fire damage too. Fire damage is awesome. Ah, that's also fire damage. Oh, man. That's tough. 57 seconds. But then I'm investing a huge amount of points into something with a 1 minute cooldown. I really don't know if that's worth it compared to something like this that can stun. Like, that might be a little bit better. And this seems to just have more just sort of general damagey stuff. So I'm gonna waddle down this way. Reach the Garden of Schmardiblar. Let's go. And I think we have a... There we go. We've got that Warcry upgrade now, which is a very nice upgrade. 28 for that. Oh. Have they gone ahead of me? Is the high elf worth the damn? It seems alright. Big fan of crit builds, of course. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, let's not talk about Game of Thrones. Let's not go there. Okay. Racing on ahead, and I don't have access to the stuff. If the loot drops when you're not here, then tough. Oh, well, maybe I did just pick that up. Didn't make a noise, though. So, yeah, this is a mission. This is a map. I'll kill the flag bearer.
I need just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Come on, there we go. I think that gives him a damage bonus, so always good to get that taken down. Most of those flags tend to heal as well. Right, and now I have the ability to heal, which is cool. What else a little OP? I think all of the classes are kind of OP in their own way.
Oh, I need more time.
There you go. Glorious. Damage, 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 damage. Right, need to group up more. Need to group up more.
Nothing can stop you.
My aim is just to have a glass cannon melee DPS. Doesn't seem quite so glass. And what have we got here? Another flag bearer?
Nothing can stop you.
There we go. Throw some axes. Nice. This is fun. And frame rate wise, I have to say, this game is beautifully optimized. Like, I haven't had a single frame drop that I'm aware of. But it seems to just run really, really well. Smack, 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 smack. What level is Nox?
Just another second and I'll crush them all. Nothing can stop you.
I have a feeling Nox might be a pretty high level. Either that or Nox is just OP. Right, reach the garden.
I must return to the fight.
Bloodthirsters are the best. Yes. Yeah. The bloodletters are really cool. I think Khorne has the coolest models here. We've not even seen the Juggernaut yet. Oh, who wants loot anyway? Is anyone else not getting loot? Yay, a white item. I wonder if Nox is too high and that's preventing us getting loot. Probably not. Probably me being paranoid.
I must return to the fight. I need more time. Unleash my anger.
Oh. Need to take these. There we go. Yeah, seems to have some very nice damage.
Return to the fight.
So I can actually do a job of peeling now. Actually got comparable damage to me. Some attacks do definitely seem to do a fair chunk more than others. So I think it is worth trying different builds out. Sometimes the numbers are a little bit misleading. Like ignoring armor and stuff like that and applying bleeds, etc. It really makes a difference.
There's nothing to fear here.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Well, that was quick. Look at that health go down.
I need to fight. No! I need more time.
Glorious. Leave the streets. Gonna up the diff. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should. Kiro's kind of suffering. Yeah, corn armored rhinos. Pink and blue horrors? Yes, I've completed the game. Ah, we can't upgrade the difficulty. The person's not unlocked it. Hey, a little do. There we go. There's the next one too. Any other upgrades? I am not getting many items from that actually, am I? Right. More damage. 10 crit damage, another 10 crit damage, another 25 crit damage. Damn, this is nuts. Cooldown reduction. Ah. Champion damage reduction. Cooldown reduction. I didn't realise there was loads of CDR along there. I'm going to rock down this tree now because I want to go to their 25% crit damage. Minus 10% health, but hey, I can cope with that. Okay, it's worth waiting for the June 4th? Yeah, I think so. Well, is it worth the price? That's a tough one, my friend. That is a tough one.
I must return to the
It
fight.
is not a cheap game. That is, can't deny it. Can't deny it. It is not cheap. Oh. Okay, so we're splitting up. Cool.
There's nothing to fear.
I want to get that chest. I don't really think killing everything on the map's really worth. But champions do drop good loot in the end game stuff, so that's worth considering. I just want to get my damage up so I can do more. I'm sort of semi-damagey at the moment.
Oh, I need more time. I must return.
I feel like I need the rest of my skill points to really work my way up there a little bit. How motivated is the dev team? I don't know. It's the classic, we'll put as much as we can depending on how the games sail. That's like their spiel. Like, I would be surprised if they work full-time on this for the next 5 years. But I have no idea. That's just a hunch. I haven't seen many indie games. Although that being said, this is kind of their current flagship. This is...
Lost the blood rush.
Let me just kill this guy. Have a little think. Ah, wasn't paying attention. Lols. Lol. I'll just pay to revive. It's fine.
There's nothing to fear here.
This is kind of their flagship, so maybe. But I'm not expecting like 5 expansions and this to become the one thing that they do for the rest of their career now. You know, I would expect them to move on to other projects. How much this will get, I have no idea. Like, there is a season pass coming out. So there's more content.
I need to fight.
Oh, Norway, it's only 40 euros. Yeah, there's some pretty big price discrepancies between countries.
I need to fight.
It's pretty nuts. That was the glass bit in my cannon. Yeah, I'm still very, very breakable.
Nothing can stop you. I've lost the blood rush.
I think I'll just go for a fire build by the end. That seems like the most sensible thing for me. I'd like the idea of going for a boss killer, but going back to finish the question, which I sort of rambled about and never really finished, I have no idea. No one does. We have no idea. Although I'd say they've made... This is the greatest game they have made by a long stretch. If you look at their previous titles, I think you can tell it's the same devs, but this is a massive step up in terms of quality, so I would hope that they will ride on it for a good while. But who knows? Who knows? They may have their eyes on other projects afterwards, they may not.
Lost the blood rush.
Is the camel supposed to be Diablo 3-esque? Why is it $50 in Greece? The hell?
I need to fight.
What? Why Norway's got it cheaper?
Look here. Give the
I would presume that the similar camera angle to D3 is intentional. Ouch.
Oh, I need more time.
Stop throwing things at me.
You'll never take me like
Oh
that.
my word.
Hit me.
I need to use that ability more.
There's nothing to fear here.
Damn.
Where is he?
49 USD.
What?
And that's what, like $43? Yeah, reasonable. I think $60 is a fair bit to ask. 50 euro. Hey ho. I don't know how much it is in the UK actually, I haven't checked. Right, racing through this nice and fast. Not getting as many gems as I'd like, but I've got a few. Right, we're going to waddle up to here. What do you get there? Max health, max energy. I'll go for this. This looks good. 25% critical damage.
It's tough. What?
I have a feeling ranged damage will probably be the more common thing to see, but we'll see. We'll see. Just because melee just means taking lots more damage. To be fair, it might not if you don't suck. Like me. I am the bad.
Nothing can stop you. I need to fight.
Okay.
Just another second. I'll crush them all.
Ouch. That's some glorious AoE though.
I must return to the fight.
I wonder if the health only goes up when someone actually joins the area. Right. There's the rhino. Right, let's group him up.
Nothing can stop you. I must return to the fight. I've lost just right the fatal blow.
No! Let me out! I got stuck in there. I got stuck in there. Pay to revive. That's it. I'm killing all these. There we go.
I've lost the blood rush. Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Whew.
Nothing can stop you.
Oh god. Oh god.
What a sweet death.
Ooh. Piece of candy. Don't mind if I do.
I need to fight.
Nice. That was glorious. That was glorious. A little too much. What's up, Ice? Yeah, 69 for the Magnus. Yep. Oh, let's group them up. Group them up, group them up, group them all up, grouping more up, grouping more up. That seems like a reasonable number.
I've lost the blood. No, I need time. Sweet anger. I've lost the blood rush. I need to fight.
Okay.
Nothing can stop you. What a sweet death.
I wonder what the AoE bleeding will be like actually in terms of heal. So there's an ability that heals you based on how many enemies nearby are bleeding. So that could be interesting to use. Just to have like, but that would be like an AoE trash clearing build, which is nowhere near as cool. Let's go gather some more up. Oh no!
You'll never take me like that. Get me. Nothing can stop you.
Oh, rotating camera. Rotating camera. Vols, I think on a ethical point of view, I disagree with the idea of having a pay to skip mechanic in this game. But honestly, 5% XP is going to be the difference between like 9 hours to level and 8 hours and 45 minutes to level, you know? Like, if you're playing with a friend, one of you has the boost and the other doesn't, it's not going to make a damn bit of difference. Like, you'll both be max level in the same hour. I don't think it's going to make much difference. I agree that I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it. But I really don't think it impacts gameplay. Only because it's not a particularly long leveling time. Like, if it was a week to level, then yeah, okay, that would be far more notable, but it's a pretty quick leveling experience.
Let's give them a little respite.
We can actually kill them pretty quick. That's nice. Right, one of those, one of those. Right, nice. Doc, good stuff. Thanks for the preview. Glad you liked it, my friend. There'll be plenty of guides coming out. Not that I'm playing very well, but I think I've learned a few bits and bobs. Yeah, it does seem to be a little bit of trouble looting. In the team mode. Slayer looks awesome. I would agree. It's because the Slayer is awesome.
Let's give them a little respite.
Oh boy. Need more damage.
You'll never take me like that. I need more time.
Yeah, not getting a lot of good loot on this, are we? Aha! 25? I actually have no idea what level I am. Oh, it's 24. Close enough.
Help us,
Help us.
please.
Please.
Grimnir's bone.
Come on, go. Oh, we have to wait for the others. How dare you? Especially with the Ungrim Mohawk. Yeah, the Ungrim Mohawk is a pre-order bonus. I'll say that now, like it's a cosmetic. And it does look awesome. It does look good. So, yeah, that's the thing.
Rise, my children, and go forth.
Lost them. I must return to the fight.
Nice, 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 nice. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Nice. So I think what I'll probably do is invest into max damage when you are full of energy, and I'll try and go for like just a purely ranged build. What's different from the beta? You now have a little bit of item customization, not a lot. You can basically buff things on it and put some extra stats on. But obviously we've got all of the chapters now and all the stories here. That's pretty much it, as far as I'm aware. Ah, there's an extra 2 tiers of loot. That's also here as well. Grotech and Felix variation. Yeah. I can see that coming. Yeah, we can do this.
I need to fight.
When he goes up, you stand on the stairs. That's what I think most people wouldn't be aware of.
Oh, I need more time.
Daka. I think I'll use this because otherwise it won't get used. Oh dear. Right, that's him dead.
Anyone else?
Much quicker when you've got a party. Much quicker. We'll have a look and we'll see if people go on the stairs when he goes up. Hoo-wah!
Well, do that.
La-da-da-da-tee. Da-da-da-da-dum. Right, anything extra for the boosts? Nope. Not getting many items. Right, crit damage, minus health. Who needs health anyway? Right, main quest. What sort of demon is that? It was a Jaeger something? A Jaeger bomb? I don't know. Destroy sanctuaries. Oh, God. Okay. Fortunately, the dwarf can get around nice and quick.
I need to fight.
There's a champion. I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't count. Start again. That was bad of me.
Oh, I need more time.
There's nothing to fear.
Oh,
Right.
I'll take that. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Okay, so new loot is appearing at the bottom.
Nothing can stop you. I've lost the blood rush.
Alright, good stuff. Health is not for the Dowie Slayer, only damage. Yeah, exactly. That's my plan. Glass cannon.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Or an axe cannon.
Nothing can stop you.
Oh, losing mouse pointers all over the show. I need a bigger one. Giggity. Honestly though, I actually can't keep a track of this. I swear some items go to the back of the queue and some go to the front.
Level respite.
Well, it doesn't really make much sense to me, but... Come back here.
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
I can't help but think our glass cannon is going to be very difficult to use from the higher difficulty.
Nothing can stop you. Oh, I need more time.
Oh, whirlwind blades and deep gashes. I think deep gashes is bleeding. So we should have... I think we've upgraded our axe throw now. Let me just double check. 28. God damn it. Oh, that's one dead. No option to sort infantry. You can filter, and I think there is a sort button. So I think we press that. Nope. Auto sorts? I'm not sure. I thought there was. So I'm all confused now. Alright, I'm just going to group these up. It's the only way to kill stuff, really. Gather it all up.
Nothing can stop you. Let's give them a little rush. I've lost the blood rush. Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
There's nothing to fear here.
I need to fight. No, I need more time. You'll never take that. I've lost the blood rush.
Oh boy, that was epic. That was epic. Whoa! Gotta get that. If I had Bloodlust then, would have been a different story. Ah, forgot we gotta kill this. There it was. I'm wondering why it didn't open. Best username ever. What's up, bud? How you doing? Long time. Ah, what sort of demon was that? It does. It is a Jabba something, I think. Right. If he goes that way, I'll go the other way. We'll split up and look for trouble. Seems like a good plan. It would be nice if when your ally explored that it revealed the map for you as well. It's a simple thing, but it's helpful.
There's nothing to fear here.
Yeah, I'll gather all this. La-da-dee, la-da-dum. La-da-dee, oh boy.
Nothing can stop you. Unleash my anger.
Oh! I think I killed it by accident.
Just another second and I'll crush them all. Like that. Hit me.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Goals! I need more time.
There we go. Nom 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 nom.
There's nothing to fear here.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Should have used Bloodlust on the group. I forgot again. I'm a melon. Ah, good stuff. Don't expect a Jabba to run with Corn Boys. I think everyone gets a Jabba.
You were lucky to escape me last time, weakling. Now you
Well-
will pay for what...
I don't know what you like, Smoking Gun, but I'd say the game's definitely not garbage, but it might not tickle your pickle. That's as good as I can do, I'm afraid. I do not like trying to make out that games will definitely be popular with someone when the truth is I have no idea. Let's get some gems.
What a sweet.
Don't kill them when I'm trying to get gems. More gems. I can see that being a bit of a problem actually when it comes to farming. Because if you're in a group, then you've got some potential issues. Such as other people taking the kills, which means you don't get the gems. 2-hit KO. Nice. That came out of nowhere. I'll just pay to revive. It's fine. I was not expecting that.
I need a fight.
Good luck catching up with that. That's a nasty combo. You're a bad man. You are a bad man. Okay, no more face tanking for Hydra today. Is there in-game chat? Yes. Gave Warhammer an 8.7. I think... I'm not surprised it scores highly if you have a bunch of reviewers playing the game together on controller. Like, this is with the loot boost XX, yes. I think I've got plus 50%, but again, by the time, like, the loot booster is... Where is it? Plus 50% loot quality, but then with the difficulty, we're on plus 570. So really, if you go to max difficulty, that 50% is kind of negligible. It doesn't really count for much. Right, we're going to go for this. Chaos difficulty. I think we'll be fine for that. Bonus damage, 2 champions. Right, I'm just going to chase all of these 2% damages here. Because I think they're going to be... After this it's Khorne. Yes it is. Yes it is. Little check on upgrades. Aha. Okay, we got 310 and 210. That's a definite upgrade. That I do need to make sure I've got some survivability going on. Right, that'll do. And we'll go donate. There we go. You're just glad to see Warhammer game that aren't mobile ports. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I can see why a reviewer might give this a high score, but I think it's really down to the reviewer and their expectation. Inventory's like 80 items. It won't fill up, XX. It'll never fill up. You just empty it. Like, you just scrap everything frequently. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I would agree with that, Lane. I've not played with a controller, but having played enough Diablo in my life, I can tell you that I would not be surprised if this suits a controller better. Okay, that's our first crash. It's not even crashed, it's just gone black screen. So, I'm going to restart. And we'll go play. There we go, load up again. Alright, wiggle wiggle there. Wiggle wiggle there. And we're back. Most people are interested in the endgame content. Yeah, they have a trailer to describe what they've got thus far. See how I'm doing for time here. Okay. Probably going to have a half-hour break in a bit, guys, so I can get some food and do some other things. And what I'll do is I'll do a part 2 of this after we've killed Khorne. So I'll do part 2 of this video later on today. Tower of Skulls. Yeah, that's the one. Rail, how you doing, bud? Started Chaosbane this morning. It's a birthday gift. Nice. Where'd you get your bonus items from? They will be, if you press I, go skills, down here to passive god, no, fan skills. They're here and they go in these 3 slots. They are there. Right, and we're going to go, oh, we'll just do it with us. Change difficulty. Nice. We'll have a try at Chaos and see how we do. I'm not sure how it will go. No, Corner's Chapter 2. We're in Chapter 2 currently. Zinch is last, Slanesh is third. Okay. Right, let's go, 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 go.
Nothing can stop you. I need to fight. I need more time.
Oh, trying to pick up these.
I need to fight.
I need better resource management here.
It's time. I need to fight.
Much better resource management. Yeah, that's nearly a full bloodlust already. It does seem that you get a lot less items with 4 people as well. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just me imagining things, but it seems to be the way. You've only got 4 Blessing of Wisdom Companion, 2 emotes. Rel, it might, I don't know, it might be because I got a stream version, so I don't know exactly.
No, I need more time.
No, I think actually there was a separate code. Now I think about it. If you pop on the Chaosbane Discord, it should... Chris on there should be able to answer. I'm afraid I'm not sure, my friend.
Blow.
Okay, doing well for Bloodlust. Just need to reach the Tower of Skulls. Okay, so we'll group these up. Finally got a build now. Build is rocking. How does loot work, like in Diablo? You get your own loot, so you don't have to fight for it, which is always good. Just need to group up a few more. Yep, he gives a damage boost aura as well, so that's always something to be mindful of.
Nothing can stop you. I need to fight. What a sweet girl. Just another second, and I'll crush them all.
Right, what I should have done was this. Stomp, 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 stomp. No! No! My bloodlust! My bloodlust! Man, that sucked. I guess my bloodlust finished.
Lost the blood.
Did I lose all the gems on the floor? I think I did. That sucked. That sucked. Man, I'm so much more squishy than I'm used to. Right, let's group him up again. Let's go. Group him up, group him up, group him up. A few more, a few more, a few more. A few more, a few more, a few more. There we go. It's not a party unless you've got all the mobs. All the mobs, all the mobs.
Nothing can stop you. Unleash my anger.
Right.
Nothing can stop you.
That looks good.
Respite.
Nice. Take some of those.
Oh, I need more time. Stop you.
There we go. Death and destruction. Yo, Hans, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Gonna have to get the game. Can all the characters get health regen beside the potion, or faster? Yeah, everyone's got abilities to heal themselves. You died because you did not make the chamber. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, my friend. I didn't chamber properly. It's always the chamber. Oh. Man, this difficulty, they have some health. Oh, dear. Stay away from him for now. We'll wait until we've got more. Blood for the blood god, after all. Just done a massive circle. That's always good. Yes, yes.
Just another second to the fight. I'll crush them all.
Right, that's it. Now I've got to soften them up a little bit.
You'll never take me like that.
Oh my word. Those guys are nuts. Oh, I'm going to leave you to it. I'm going to waddle over here. I'm nearly at Corn. Hey, bro. How you doing?
I need to fight.
So what's your name?
I need more time. Just strike the fatal blow.
Oh. Oh, no. I think I was holding Q so I couldn't press 4. Damn. That was bad. Okay. Try again.
Just another second and I'll crush them all.
Oh, dear. Come on, Hydra. You failure. You failure of a
Just
dwarf.
strike the fatal blow.
There we go. Ouch. He's going to explode. Yeah, that's his range, it would appear.
Sweet death.
Oh god. Oh god. No! Oh my god. Oh no. Really is a failure if you die as a slayer. Well, technically it's a success. That's your one job, is to die in battle. That's your life's goal. Well, not your life's goal, your oath anyway. Seek an honourable death. Aha! Oh no! It's this guy that was low on health. I was like, yay, it's nearly dead.
What a sweet death. Just another second and I'll crush them all.
For the love of God. Oh god. Give me some health. I'd like some health. Give me all the health, please. I'd like the health. Give some health. There we go.
Nothing can stop you.
Oh, now he's doing the exploding thing. I forgot that ability healed me too. Ta-da! We're alive. And we got a kill. Right, reach the Tower of Skulls. Blah, 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 blah. Right, nearly there. Now we go back here. These guys are a pain. Oh, they hurt too. Oh boy. Ha ha. Nearly killed myself on that. Oh, oh. There we go. Ah, that's better. That's better. A very spiky Chaosbane. Yeah, confirmed. Right. We're nearly there. We're nearly ready. You're skipping dialogue. No. It's half of it's to make it quicker. Path of Slaughter. Are we going up this way? I can't even remember now. Nope, it's not that one. Ah, catch him. That's it. I'd think that would catch him. It's purely to make the stream faster and also to not give spoilers.
I've lost the blood rush.
No! No! I didn't have enough mana to do a dash. Right, I need to get myself out of that habit. And also, man, I'm running low on money. I actually have to go on my high level account just to get some money so I can die more on this character. Fail a bit less, Hydra. Fail a bit less. Okay. Anyone remember Titan Quest? I'd hope so. It's kind of one of those games you should know. Okay. Let's go. There's no timer on this as well, which is nice. Right, let's group them up. Never do that, Hydra. Never do that. Okay. I've learned my lesson. Never use the dash to stay in a fight. Never use a dash to stay in a fight, because it's just going to end like that every time. Use the dash to escape. Not that dash, sorry, the leap. The leap.
What a sweet.
Oh my word. Ouch. There we go. Nice. Okay. I need to get good. Maximum health. Tiny bit less damage. I'll stick with this. Let's go up here. We're nearly at the Bloodthirster. Whoop, round we go, round we go, round we go. So if we do dash, 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 dash. Now we stay alive for a little bit.
You'll never take me like that. Hit me.
Well, that's certainly one way of doing it. Nice. Yes, we're alive. We've done it. And I'm becoming less bad by the second. Okay, maybe by the hour. Resource management is particularly bad. That's one thing I need to focus on. Okay. You don't like Diablo seasons? You were sad when you heard this game would have them. Oh no, this game doesn't have seasons. It has a season pass. But it doesn't have seasons. Not, at least not in the Diablo concept. At least not that I'm aware of. I've not seen anything to say that they have. But that's the problem when you have season passes, is everyone thinks you have a season system. It just means a collection of DLC. Is there any banter between the characters? You know what? If there isn't, that is a crime. If there isn't, that's a crime, and I have a feeling there isn't. I have a feeling there's not. That's just made me very sad. Massive, massive thing missed there. Oh. That's a lot of mobs.
What a sweet death.
Oh god.
Nothing can stop you.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
What a sweet death.
Right. Got the mana.
Nothing can stop you.
We're good, we're good.
I need to fight.
Ah!
No! I need more time!
Might be able to kill this guy. Oh man. I think this difficulty's a little bit much. Well, it's not a bit much, it's just out of that comfort zone, you know.
Nothing can stop you.
Oh! I didn't even see what hit me there. RPS said in multiplayer, yeah, okay, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if character audio takes over, as in-game audio takes over all of that. There's a filthy champion here. That should take him down. I think I might have gone straight into one of the swipes from this big guy.
Oh, I need more time. Nothing can stop you.
That's about as much damage as I can stack up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, Bloodthirster. Nearly there. Damage from the gnome is too small. I don't know about this character having low damage. I don't know, I don't see it. I mean, this is a high difficulty. I think that's why I'm on Chaos right now, which is way too much for a standard playthrough. Like, you should be on very hard for this bit, not Chaos. No Chaos Warriors around? Yeah, it is interesting. And generally these are demonic incursions. within the cities rather than an actual chaos force invading. Obviously there's cultists that have just jumped out of nowhere.
Nothing can stop you. I need to fight. Let's give them a little respite. I need to kill them.
Yep, that was going to go badly. Does chaos give better drops? Yes, it does. Better drops, better loot. More money as well to fund for my repair bills. Of which there will be plenty.
I need to fight.
Oh god.
Nothing can stop you.
That's better, that's better.
Let's give them a little respite.
Oh dear.
Nothing can stop you.
Daka, daka, daka. We're getting there. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah! Oh dear. Are those not Chaos Warriors in Vermintide 2? Yes. Yes, they are.
Let's give
Plenty
them
of
a
Chaos
little
Warriors in Vermintide 2. Wrong button, wrong button. Oh, I need to use the spacebar more to move. Right. Oh, can I live long enough to cast this ability here?
Don't toy with me. Just strike the fatal blow.
Damn it.
Nothing can stop you.
Aha. There we go. Oh boy. Made it to the end. Made it to the end. Totally worth it. Do I get extra skill points from our next character? 28. We're nearly there. We're nearly there, and then we get bleeding. Bleeding would be nice if we can get the upgraded anvil, which is now going to do cooldown reduction. Well, it will have cooldown reduction on it, which is nice. Charge we don't need to upgrade. I quite like this one, really, because it heals you. Maximum health. Yeah, it just generates more health if people are bleeding nearby. Let's get rid of movement and see what else we can get here. We've got 16 points left. Rage lasts longer. We've got that equipped. Lower your health or less damage taken. That would be good. Maximum health is increased. Well, that's kind of cool too. Right. Skills on the god tree. I think we'll just rock down here. 10% bonus to champions. Lots of critical damage down there. And that's kind of cool too, but that's only critical damage after you've killed something. And I'm very tempted to go down there for CDR, but for now, we're going to stick with this direction. Oh, or are we not? You know what? This is getting more appealing. Chance of being stunned. Rage consumes, but grants a damage bonus. I didn't actually purchase that, which I should have done. I'm going to go down for this. I've changed my mind again, guys, because I probably have enough to do both, so let's have a look. And I should be able to now upgrade that to that. There you go. Lower your health, the more damage is increased, and the energy cost reduced. Right, should be Bloodthirster now, I think. There we go. Let's go.
Where is the Harbinger? Give her to me, and I'll make your death a clean one.
There we go.
What?
Hey, jump, 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 jump. Love this map. Love those textures too. Oh my word, it's awesome. Right. So there's a little guide for anyone that needs a bit of help. I'm going to die first, so when he goes up, you need to go on the stairs. If you don't go on the stairs, you basically die. Need to kill these. Ugh. Great. Back over here, because he's going up.
I've lost the blood. Nothing can stop you.
So now he won't get immunity anymore, so you do this first. So you do that, so he so he doesn't get immunity each time he goes up. Now he's going up again. Oh, I missed one. I missed one like a lemon. There you go. I guess there's a little bit of similarity with the Butcher. Has he gone up yet? There we go. So now I can finally start attacking him.
Hit me.
Ouch. Oh boy. Over here. Cheeky heal. Ouch. Right, and now we have a smaller play area. Of course you have a smaller play area now. Because who wouldn't want to be next for a bloodthirster?
Don't toy with me.
Oh god.
Just strike the bit before. Eat time.
Ouch.
You'll never take me like that.
Oh wow. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does a lot of damage too in melee. Okay. You going up? There we go. Now even smaller play area. Oh boy. Ha, 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 ha. I think... Oh, God.
Oh, I need more time.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Bah. There we go. There's the damage. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Unleash my anger. Nothing can stop me.
Hey, there we go, guys. Oh, God. That was stressful. That was really good. Looks so much like the butcher. Yeah, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. BV, I'm really enjoying Chaosbane. That was a good moment to sort of highlight as why. I think the boss battles in this are amazing, and doing that with a group would be immense fun for me. I would have a whale of a time doing that with friends. So, yeah, I really like the game. I don't know if everyone will feel the same as me, but hey, I think it's awesome. 310 damage, or 500. Well, that would have helped a lot. The only problem with weapon comparisons is it doesn't compare the offhand. Probably does the same for rings, to be fair. So, that's something to factor in. Oh boy. Techless very helpful. Yeah, absolutely. That just about summarises it. Oh, God. Right. Yeah, thanks, Tech. Master Wizard, my furry little balls. Right, what else are we upgrading here? Maximum energy. All the energy belongs to me. It's going to be a lot of energy we have at the end of this. Can you change weapons gear during a mission? Yes, yes. I think one of the other criticisms of the game that many will have is that there's only really one weapon set for each character. Like, you've got axes and axes. And that's something to factor in. So next is Norska. Guys, that's going to be in part 2 of this video, so we're going to have to divide this into 2. I'm going to go off and get some food, say hello to the lady, see how she's doing, and I will be back on probably, having said half hour, I reckon more like a couple of hours. So guys, I'll see you then. Have yourself a great day. Thanks for stopping on by. Toodaloo.